Stand up, football fans. The NFL season is finally back. We've been waiting for like probably should have turned the volume down on my phone. We've been waiting for about 7 months, 6 months, however long it's been to get some NFL football. We finally got it tonight. Of course, the main event is Monday night. The New York Giants go to work. I got the hub on tonight. We're going to call the game for you guys. Pest may be coming on around halftime, whatever it may be. But Hub, man, thanks for coming on. I'm excited to call the game with you, buddy.
Of course, man. I'm excited to provide some, I guess I'm going to say color commentary because you're the play-by-play expert here. We're just going to go to see how it goes. I'm excited for football, man. It's literally been since what? The Super Bowl, the last time we saw any type of football because the offseason didn't count. It was so weird, man. I'm beyond excited for this to happen.
You and me both, my man. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, Mike Moreno? What's going on, John? What's going on, Bears Fury? Isaiah's in the house. Football Talk's in the house. Mason Barker's in the house. Moo's in the house. Chris Sonor in the house. The sports influencer, Mike Moreno. Obviously, in this game tonight, you've got two dynamic quarterbacks. You got Deshaun Watson, Bill O'Brien. He didn't really do him any favors.
I want to ask you about that. Some people would actually argue that the Texans wide receiving core improved. What do you think about that?
I mean, Brandon Cooks is definitely a talented wide receiver, but I don't think it improved. I mean, I know they got rid of Hopkins. To me, Hopkins is one of the three most talented receivers in the sport. Fuller's very talented, but the guy can't stay on the field. So when Fuller's on the field, since Watson's been in the NFL, if you look at the numbers, when Fuller's in the game, there's very few better quarterback wide receiver combos. Fuller and him have a great chemistry, even when they had Hopkins on the team. But the guy's always banged up. And then David Johnson could be a dynamic weapon, but another guy that you worry about with injuries. But the Texans are a good team. I don't see how they stack up in Kansas City against this Chiefs team.
What do you think about the spread? I agree with you, by the way. I don't think there's really a realistic chance that they win, especially the Chiefs are so well built that I honestly see them going back to the Super Bowl and whatnot. But the spread is something crazy. Wasn't it like 7.5 points or something like that?
Rudy says it's lagging bad. Sorry, guys, if it is, I can't do anything about that. Maybe it's YouTube, maybe it's me. I don't know. It doesn't look like it's lagging on my end. Is it still lagging, guys? Lagging, guys?
I have the stream pulled up on my end as well here on YouTube. It looks fine right now. Maybe it was lagging before. I'm not sure.
Yeah, guys, I'm not looking at the stream as I'm talking, so I apologize if it is lagging. People are saying it's good. Some people are saying it's lagging.
Yeah.
Some people are saying it's not. I don't know.
It's literally half and half. We literally got people saying lag, and then the very next comment is no lag, lag, no lag, lag, no lag.
I don't know. I can't do anything about it if it is lagging, so I apologize. But hopefully you have a good game, man, and hopefully it doesn't happen during the Giants game. I don't know. That's what happens when you're on YouTube, on the internet. What's going on, Jarvis Juice? Thanks for popping in the stream. What's going on, Odell Beckham, Mason Barker? Thank you guys for being here. Why don't the Giants go out and pick up Josh Bellamy? At this point, I don't think the Giants are picking up anybody. You're 4 days before the start of the season, Hub. We've got our team right now. I don't think we're picking up anybody going into the year. I think we got our squad.
I agree with you. I mean, I was even surprised that we got people like Ryan, Isaac Yiadom on the squad so late on in the year. I mean, these guys have a week, technically less than a week because they signed when? Just Friday or Saturday or something like that. So I'm surprised that they got those guys on the team so late and whatnot.
Oh, yeah, I'm completely shocked. Yeah, everybody's writing lag. Guys, if it continues to lag, I'll end the stream. I can't do anything about it.
Straight up, if it continues to lag, bro, I'll dip. I got no problem with that.
I don't know if it has anything to do
anyway.
with you. It might have to do with my end. I don't know, but I can't do anything about it. What's going on, guys? Thanks for popping in the stream. What's going on, Will K? Thanks for popping in. Tana, did you hand out? Enough with I'm not doing any more mods. No mod talk tonight. We get mod talk every single stream I do.
How many mods do you even have on your channel right now?
I got like 35. It's enough right now. I'm going to hand out a couple more throughout the season, but please do not ask for a mod. Please do not ask for a mod. Okay, so I'm not even going to pay attention to the chat with old lags. Maybe it's trolls, whatever. Well, I know Rudy's not a troll, so I was legitimately lagging. So, but yeah, I think it's going to be a really good game tonight. But I do think the Chiefs win rather comfortably. I think they're going to win by at least 10, if not 14 points. Andy Reid, if I did it in my preview video, but if you look at Andy Reid historically, Andy Reid has won his last 5 games with the Kansas City Chiefs opening night. You give a great coach like that extra time to prepare, I think he's going to get the job done. I'd be shocked if he loses this game. There's a huge mismatch with the head coaches between Bill O'Brien and Andy Reid, in my opinion.
I mean, you look at Andy Reid now that he's finally gotten that Super Bowl on his resume, people already consider him probably one of the best coaches in NFL history, and he kind of solidified himself as that. By the way, that's a nice cup. Is that a Beatles cup?
Yes, it is. It is a Beatles Cup.
Yeah, that's a nice cup. So yeah, I was like, what was I saying? Oh yeah, he solidified himself as one of the best of all time. Right now in the NFL, he's the second best head coach, only behind Bill Belichick. I don't think there's any way Bill O'Brien even stacks up to him. And their rosters are completely like on other ends of the spectrum in terms of talent, except for the quarterback position. So it really is about to be a tough game for the Texans. No way coaching is going to save them. I mean, I was asking earlier, what do you think about the spread? Do you think the spread is too high? It was a 7.5 spread in favor of the Chiefs.
It's since gone up to 9.5.
Really?
Yeah, from what I've read, I still took the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs are going to win by at least double digits. I think they're coming off a year where they won the Super Bowl. They're going to come in confident. I think the Chiefs win this game comfortably. I really do. I think they're going to win by at least 10 points tonight. I could see this being a 21-point victory. I think it's going to be a blowout. I hope not. I hope we get a good football game. I really think they're going to blow them out.
Well, I mean, with Hopkins, let me pull up the wild card, the playoff game they had last year. It was like, what, a 20-point win or something? Let me pull that up. Texans, Chiefs, playoffs. And that was with DeAndre Hopkins still on the team. Yeah, that was a 20-point victory, 51-31. So you're not wrong. That could very well happen.
They got out to a 20-point lead in that game. Remember?
In the first quarter.
Like a 20-point lead.
It's crazy because it's like, yo, Bill O'Brien, I just got no faith in him, man. Let's call a spade here, man. I completely have no faith in this man, Bill O'Brien. And you referred to it earlier with him being the GM as well with the whole Hopkins thing. Guess what? One of those receivers, we were talking about it earlier before the stream went live, Brandon Cooks is questionable still. So they're not even at full health at the wide receiver position right now.
Yeah, it's a big question mark going into the game. There's no doubt about it. And I'm excited to see what Houston could do. Hopefully they keep it close. I don't see it. Another player I'm really looking forward to is the fantasy running back that everybody's talking about, Clyde Hilaire, right? He's the guy that everybody's saying is the offensive rookie of the year standout this year. We'll see what he can do. Tyreek Hill, of course, very exciting. You got Travis Kelce, of course, Pat Mahomes.
I mean, that's a good point you bring up there with Clyde Edwards-Hilaire because this guy's fantasy stock absolutely shot up, you know, after the Chiefs' former running back. Was he, I think he was out for the season or something like that. There was something that promoted Hilaire to the starter. Can't remember what it was, if he was out for the season or if they cut him. Slipping my mind right now. But after that happened and Hilaire was just announced as the starting running back, this dude's stock shot up. I think a little too much because you see him being taken like 8th overall in fantasy drafts and whatnot. I'm not sure if he's going to be that, you know, that spectacular, but it's definitely something to keep your eye on, especially when you're getting talk like that about a running back.
The one thing I'll say, though, about Andy Reid, I mean, if you look at him historically, running backs thrive. I mean, you got Jamal Charles, you got Brian Westbrook, you got LaShawn McCoy, you got Jamal Charles. I mean, they have thrived. Kareem Hunt, they have all, whoever he takes. I remember even when McCoy went down, I don't even remember who took over. The guy was rushing for over 100 yards. Running backs thrive in Andy Reid's system, and I expect that to be the case here.
Shout out to Mike Lowe in the chat. I see a really interesting comment that Mike Lowe made. He said, how about Spags reinventing his career again? He can flat out coach defense, of course, the former Giants defensive coordinator.
Wait, I'm sorry. What was the question?
He said, what do you guys think about Spags reinventing his career, you know, with the Chiefs now, leaving the Giants, going
he was the defensive coordinator last year for the Super Bowl team. I mean, I've always liked Spags. I thought he was a great defensive coordinator for the New York Giants. Never made it as a head coach with the Rams, but yeah, I was happy for him, being that I'm a New York Giant fan. Did great things for us in the 2008 Super Bowl. So yeah, I was really happy for him when he did get to reinvent his career with the Chiefs. And yeah, he's a great defensive mind. What's going on there, Lake Nona? Thanks for popping in the stream. Made by Harlem in the chat. What's going on, man? Thanks for popping in the stream. Football is finally back. How do I fix my lag? My Wi-Fi. Nash, I can't do anything about it if it's lagging. I don't know if it's me. I don't know if it's whatever. I can't do anything about it. And if it continues, we'll end the stream early tonight. If it's annoying people, I'd be annoyed if I was watching. I can't do anything about it. I don't see any lags on my end. That's all I could say. What's going on there, Gregory? Thanks for popping in the stream. Chris Senorita in the chat. I can't see why New York area can't have about 10,000 fans spread out in the stadium. We were talking about that before we went live, Marjorie. I personally think they should either make it so that nobody could have fans in the stadium, or you do it that way, because it's a tremendous disadvantage for the New York Giants and the New York Jets. And I think there was 4 other teams that can't have fans in the stadium.
I want to say the Los Angeles teams, but don't quote me on that.
What's going on, Moose? Thanks for popping in the stream, man. You think it's YouTube being lagging in IKC? That might be the case. Yeah, maybe it's happening on other streams too. If it is, I apologize, guys. I know that happens from time to time. It's annoying. So I apologize, guys. So
Because there are other people in the chat that say absolutely no lag as well.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. So Casey Smooth says he was watching another YouTube stream and it was laggy as well. So I think it's YouTube, guys. I don't think it's anything with us. I think it's YouTube tonight. So that happens from time to time. I don't know why, but it does.
Oh man, I never thought I'd be so happy to hear Chris Collinsworth, just in the booth again. Never in my life would I thought when I hear his voice I'd be happy again, man.
What's going on there, Stealth Raven? Thanks for popping in the stream. What's going on, Max? We're getting ready to go. There's fog in the stadium here. Wow, it is really foggy. Maybe they just shot off fireworks though.
They did, yeah, because they unveiled the Super Bowl banner, I think.
Hopefully, we get to do that soon.
Super Bowl 56. I'm telling you, man, Giants are gonna be in Super Bowl 56. We're gonna beat the Baltimore Ravens. Not this year, next year, of course. Revenge game. It's gonna be final score of 37-30, and we hoist our 5th Lombardi, man.
Yeah, Samuel, they are having fans in the stands for the Chiefs. I think it's 20% capacity. So it's about 15, 16, 17,000 fans are at the stadium right now.
And when they showed the overview shot of it, they were all super spread out. So it's not like they're all in the lower level. They're literally all over the place in the stadium.
Yeah, and they got Andy Reid with the face mask on. He's covering the face. I'm really excited though for football, guys. I hope you guys are too. What's going on, Braves Film? Thanks for being here. Raphael doing in the chat. Mahomes is a beast. What's going on, Stealth Raven? Thanks for being here, buddy. Al Michaels is 75 years young, still sounds great. Al Michaels is fantastic.
Yeah, man, that's what I was saying. I can't believe I'd be so happy to hear him and Collinsworth again. Just hearing them, I'm like, yes, it's here. It's not a dream. Everything's real, man.
Browns will have 6,000 fans in the stadium next to. Okay, so that it's only 6,000 for the Browns. I guess it's different for each individual team. What I've heard, it's 20%, at least for Dallas and I think for Kansas City.
Yo, it's gonna be such a disadvantage for Dallas and for Giants when we're heading to Dallas, Giants when we're heading to Eagles. These division games just got a bit harder, man.
Yeah, for sure, man.
It's
I thought you
no. I'm just thinking. I'm like, I don't know. I don't want the Giants necessarily to have fans because it is a liability, but they need to even it out at least. It's such a great disadvantage. It's just not fair. I don't know what else to say to it.
No, I agree. I think it's completely unfair. By the way, any one of my mods, if they could do it, it's the Hub. It's got a Giants YouTube channel. Go and check them out. Somebody can put his link in the chat. I appreciate it. Who are the Monday night commentators? I wasn't paying attention. I don't even know who the Monday night commentators are this year.
Isn't it Al Michaels and Chris Collinsworth?
Probably is. Somebody was saying Al Michaels earlier, so it probably is. I wasn't looking at the TV screen though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Al Michaels, Chris Collinsworth. Somebody said they're horrible. I don't know. I feel like the Monday night commentators are all right. As long as it's not the ESPN Booger McFarland crew, I'm happy.
Yeah, but I'm going to move this a little bit so it doesn't look that weird that I keep looking away from you when I'm calling the game. So I'm going to move this a little bit over here. And I don't want you guys to see that, though. So
can't you move the green screen over or no?
No. It's stapled on the wall.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. What's going on there, Robert Woods, man? Who's ready for the Chiefs? I think the Chiefs are going to win this game easily. And I don't know. I was doing a pickup challenge. I don't know who put in for it. This is one of my favorite games to pick this week. I thought for sure the Chiefs are going to cover for all the reasons that I said. The other one, I think the Chargers are going to cover easily. Rookie quarterback. I don't trust the Bengals first game out. That's just my opinion going up against a good defense. And I like the Colts to cover pretty easily against Jacksonville.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you, man. If there were 3 games that I would definitely put my money on, this would be one of them. Chiefs for sure. Another one would be the Ravens game. They're going up against the Browns, I believe. And then one that not a lot of people have been talking about. I do think that the Patriots are going to have an easy time against the I think it's the Dolphins that are going up against week 1.
Yeah, Patriots, Dolphins. Patriots favored by 6.5.
I do have faith in the Patriots covering that spread as well.
Yeah, I agree. You get Belichick, much like Reed, what I was saying before. You give a great coach like that a month to prepare for a game, he's going to find a way to get it done. Start Chiefs D or Titans D. All right. Well, I forget who the Titans playing. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Neither can I. But
who the Titans playing?
This is why Google is my best friend. Let me see. The Titans. Wow. I have to type in Titans.
I know. I remember thinking it was a decent game. Oh, they're playing Monday night against the Broncos.
Broncos. Yeah, Broncos. They're playing right after us.
I'll tell you what. That's a good one. That's close because I do think Watson could put up some points. I think the Chiefs will get ahead, but I could see the Texans getting some garbage time points. But Denver's got a pretty good offense. I think I go with Texans, but no, I'm sorry. I think I go with Chiefs rather. Wait, it was Chiefs, right, or Titans? Was that the question?
It was Chiefs or Titans.
I think I go with Chiefs.
How does defensive scoring work in fantasy? I know part of it is points allowed, but then it's also turnovers and whatnot, right? So I do think the Chiefs are going to let up quite a few points this game. It's just that they're going to score more on offense, right? So
yeah.
With the Titans, though, I think last year the Titans were pretty good in turnovers. Of course, we got one of their main guys in Logan Ryan. So it's definitely an interesting question to ponder.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I like the Titans a lot this year. I feel like people have kind of jumped off the Titans bandwagon. I like the Titans this year. I think the Titans are going to have a pretty strong squad this year.
I mean, who are they even competing against in the AFC South? It's just the Texans. And even then, I'm going to be honest with you, because of Bill O'Brien, I don't think the Texans are going to be too much competition for the Titans.
What about the Colts?
I ain't got faith in Phillip Rivers in, what is this, year 16, 17? I just can't see it.
Yeah, I like the Colts, but I completely get the take on Rivers. Rivers was disappointing last year. He's up there in age. I just love that team outside of the quarterback. I think they got a really good offensive line. I think they've got a good young emerging defense. I love the addition of Jonathan Taylor in the backfield. I think they're dangerous, but I agree it comes down to Phillip Rivers. Rivers has to be at least an average quarterback for that team to do any damage this year.
Exactly. You put it more perfectly than I can even say, man. It's literally everything outside the quarterback is really set for a championship team. I mean, we saw it in 2018 when Luck was comeback player of the year. That team was in the playoffs. They were cooking. But Phillip Rivers, he's going to have to be at least an average QB, and I think that's his ceiling this year. I don't think he's going to reach there, but I think that's his ceiling, an average QB.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't think he's going to be much better than above average. And yes, New York Mets. So apparently there's glitches on YouTube in general. It has nothing to do with our stream. It has nothing to do with me paying the bill. So if it continues to glitch, like I said, I apologize. It's happening on everybody's stream, not just mine. But thank you for popping in the stream, man. What's going on there, Mike Nixon? Thanks for popping in. What's going on, Moose? Can you give my grandfather Steve a shout out, please? Him and I are both Mets and Jets fans. Thank you for popping in, Mason. And thank you for your grandfather Steve for popping in. What's going on, John? Thanks for popping in the stream. Diehard Giants fan, thank you for posting the Hubs link there. What's going on, TD, man? Thanks for popping in as we're getting ready to go. John with the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Chris Jones about to eat, Andy Garcia says. We'll see. We're about to kick off here, Hub.
I know, right?
You ready to rock?
I'm ready to roll.
All right, here we go.
Mahomes looks ready, man.
Texans getting set to take the field here versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Stand up, football fans. What's going on, Bigger Mike? What's going on, BK? Thanks for popping in the stream. Mike Lowe in the chat. Let's go. Game starts now. That's right, man. Give me a hey, I just gave you a stand-up. I just gave you a stand-up, Slurpee. You son of a bitch. Here we go. Texas getting set to start. Take the field here. These twins are freaking everywhere, and I have no idea who they are. I don't know who you're talking about. I must have missed it on the TV.
It was the people that were singing the anthem. Yeah, I've seen them all over Twitter and Instagram, and now apparently they're on TV. So there's that.
Yeah, New York Mets. I know there's a glitch. I can't do anything about it. What's going on, Nona, man? Thanks for popping in the stream, buddy. And there's Pat Mahomes, Kermit the Frog here. I guess they're not getting ready to kick off. This looks like it's going to start late because they just ran out of the tunnel.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They just ran out of the tunnel.
Chris, could you see a Texans upset and defeat the Chiefs? No.
Actually, Chris, why would you ever say that, bro? Of course you can. Bill O'Brien transforms into Bill Belichick.
You know what? It's football. Any given Sunday, that's the old adage. But realistically, I think this is one of the safest games to pick if you're just talking about winners and not spreads. If I was doing a knockout pool this week, this would be one of the games I would consider. Even though you probably don't want to waste the Chiefs so early, but I think this is a safe game. I would give the Texans maybe a 10% chance.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. Give them a puncher's chance. That's what I'll say.
Puncher's chance. Game starts at 6 minutes. It was supposed to start at 8:20. I guess it's starting at 8:30.
Yeah. Ooh, is that Travis Kelce? He looked like George Kittle for a second there because he had the little beard and goatee going. Almost had my tight ends confused.
Bigger Mike, no chance. 19-0. Get the hell out of here. What's going on, JD Davis, man? Thanks for popping in the stream, buddy.
Of course, the Eagles are going 19-0. I mean, they definitely have linebackers, they definitely have defensive depth, and they definitely have an offensive line with offensive line depth. What are you talking about, man? Yo, Chris is definitely sipping something tonight. That's 2 takes in a row that he's messed up on.
Eagles might go 190. They might win 10 years in a row.
Man, listen, you're preaching to the choir, Chris. That's just facts.
Chris, we all hope to see you tomorrow. Let's go Mets, John says. The Mets to me tomorrow. We'll see if I have time. I'm going to be live a lot this week. Saturday, I'm going to be live for the Giants. Sunday, I'm going to be live for the Giants. Monday, I'm going to be live for the Giants. We'll see. I can't guarantee anything. We'll see. Let's see what we got here. Andy Reid, only one field. I don't know what you mean by that to shot, man, but thanks for popping in the stream. They're locking on.
Oh, yeah, they're finally walking onto the field, I see now.
Deshaun Watson, I don't see any captain's badges actually on the jerseys. What's with that?
Yeah, I heard the commentators say the captains are out on the field, but I don't, unless I'm missing it, because Patrick Mahomes is definitely a captain. Deshaun Watson is definitely a captain.
JJ Watt.
Yeah, like I'm not seeing captain's badges, actually. I agree.
Yeah, I don't get it. That's weird. Usually you see the captain's badge. Oh, BX,
did they move it?
Up, man. I'm sorry, what were you saying, Hub?
No, I was like, did they move it or something? Or I don't know.
Maybe they changed it this year. BX, man, thanks so much for love, man. I appreciate it, man. He says, hey, Chris, so a lot of commercials about racial equality, and yeah, I'm done with the NFL, so you're my only hope. Please leave the politics away. BX, I'm here to talk sports. I'm here to get away from politics. So, yeah, I like that fun. I like to keep it to sports here. So, I'm not going to give you my political opinion. I'm not going to talk politics on here. If something happens during the game, I got to talk about it. But overall, I don't like to get opinionated when it comes to that. I like to keep it to sports.
I agree with you. Well said.
But thanks to everybody for popping in. I appreciate it, man. What's going on, Bigger Mike? What's going on, Nona? What's going on, Bofa? Viking Jerome in the house. Thank the Giants for cutting Ryan Conley. Yeah, well, congratulations. Ryan Conley's a good football player. Vikings fans are going to be happy with him.
Listen, all I'm doing is I'm praying that Devontae Downs, who's from the Vikings, turns out better than Ryan Conley, because that's all I can do right now, man.
Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. What's going on, Wales? I think Downs could be all right from everything we heard in training camp, but obviously Giants fans were ecstatic about Ryan Conley last year. We were really excited before the injury, and I was surprised. I couldn't – like I said in my video, I wasn't shocked because he was coming back from the injury. We drafted like 5 linebackers. So I wasn't like – to me, I wasn't as shocked, I feel, as most people. Like in the back of my head, I even mentioned it in some streams. I was like, it's possible, but I didn't bank on it. I didn't think it was going to happen, but I'm not that shocked. I wish him the best. I think he could be a very good linebacker, and I think Vikings fans got a good player.
I mean, I was talking to PTA about it, and he brought up a really good point, is the fact that we didn't hear really anything about Ryan Conley in training camp, except for the fact that he was injured, but we were hearing quite a few things about Devontae Downs, so he probably just straight up got beaten out the role, which is sad to think about because he had such great potential.
Yeah. Jake, yeah, I'm just trying to warn everybody. If my mods could do it when they come in so I don't got to keep saying it. Apparently, it's glitching all over YouTube, not just in this stream. We can't do anything about it. But if my mods, one of my mods could do it. Just every time I see it, every like minute, I'm seeing somebody bring it up. I can't do anything about it, guys. But here we go. We're getting set for the kickoff. Kansas City set to kick it away. And the Texans are going to let it go out of the end zone. They'll start at their own 25. No score here, first quarter. Deshaun Watson getting set to take the field for the first play of the NFL season.
Oh, man, I'm just waiting to see some action.
They're showing the weapons here. Like you were saying, good weapons. Cooks, Cobb, Fuller. Forgot about the addition of Cobb. Really accomplished slot wide receiver. On the offensive line, you got Laramie Tunsil, very accomplished lineman, Sharping, Nick Martin, Zach Fulton, and Titus Howard, who was the first-round pick last year, right, for the Texans?
Was it last year? Was that last year or 2018? Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go. Watson coming out here. First play of the season. It'll be a 1st and 10 from his own 25-yard line, coming out in the shotgun formation. He's got Johnson to his right. Chiefs showing blitz, takes the snap, hands to Johnson. Johnson dances, prances. He'll pick up 5. It'll be a 2nd and 5. Good call there on first down. What
are you really expecting from David Johnson here, man?
I like DJ, even though we like our DJ better. I think he's a good back. You could use him in the passing game. He's definitely explosive. The only question with him is he's got to stay healthy.
And all they really need him to be is just a good running back. He doesn't necessarily have to be what he was in 2015.
Exactly. And I think it's Adams in motion here. Watson coming out in the shotgun from his own 30. Takes the snap. Drops. Pops. Scans the field. Throws a floater down the left sideline. Oh, almost caught by Fuller. Made a great adjustment. Wasn't able to pull it in.
Brandon Cooks is out there, right? I think I might have missed that because he was still questionable. I didn't think I peeped if he was out there or not.
Cooks is out there.
Okay, bet.
Be a 3rd and 5 here. 14:21 to go here in the first quarter. Great throw there by Watson, and Fuller does a great job on the back shoulder fade to readjust. Just couldn't hold it in. Got to bring that in.
Fuller, listen, he's more of a red zone threat, kind of deep threat. We'll see how he does.
Here's Watson, empty backfield out of the gun. Chiefs showing blitz from his own 30. Looks like a full start. They're going to call it. This play will be ruled dead. 3rd and 10.
Yes, indeed. Isaiah football is back.
What's going on, Isaiah, man? Thanks for popping in the stream. Yeah, that was a bad drop, Aaron. Is it it is going to be Skippy, guys. Can't do anything about it. Thank you to my mods for letting me. Hopefully this doesn't happen tomorrow, the day after that. YouTube
for the Giants game. Oh my God, if it happens for the Giants game.
14:21 to go here in the first quarter. No score to be a 3rd and 10. That was a bad penalty there. Come on, Watson. Chiefs showing blitz up at the line of scrimmage. He's going to motion Johnson to his left. Watson takes the snap, drops, pops, steps up in the pocket, checks it down to Johnson, and incomplete. They'll have to punt.
2 drop passes there by 2 different weapons on the Texans. It's still very early in the game, and not the start they're hoping for.
Yeah, a quick 3 and out there, and that was a bad penalty. They start the drive off well. They get a 5-yard run, 2nd and 5. Then that penalty, obviously Fuller drops the ball where it was a really good throw, and then that penalty just destroys it. 3rd and 10, you become a much more predictable offense, and you saw what happened there.
You already know what people are going to say. Fuller dropped it. Hopkins would have caught it.
Yeah, there you go. Hopkins would have caught it if we're being real.
If there's one thing about Hopkins, excuse me. And I just saw a replay here in my stream here. Just showed a replay of the DJ drop as well. That was a very catchable pass as well out of the backfield. It's not like these were terrible throws.
34. Mahomes going to take the field. Showing Mahomes' stats during the postseason last year. 10 touchdowns, 2 picks, 111 QB rating, and a Super Bowl MVP.
Basically godlike.
Yeah, pretty much. Not quite Eli, if we're being real, during his Super Bowl runs. But
not quite Eli doing 2011.
Yeah. Still the most passing yards ever in a single postseason. 1st and 10 here from their own 35. Mahomes coming out in the gun. He's got the rookie Hilaire to his left. Or to his right. I'm sorry.
This is the man that's been getting a lot of hype.
Coming out in a 3-wide set. He's got Kelsey to his right. Kelsey in motion. Takes the snap. Hands to Hilaire. Hilaire runs off left tackle. He'll pick up 3. It'll be a 2nd and 7.
Not a bad run from the rookie there.
Yeah, you get your rookie going. You give him a little confidence. Get him a couple of yards. Set yourself up for a 2nd and manageable.
Oh, yeah, we got to remember, we talk about it with the Giants all the time. The rookies are going to have a hard time adjusting because of the weird offseason. Hilaire is indeed going to have some time adjusting here.
You got Eric Fisher and Mitchell Schwartz highlight the offensive line at the tackle positions. Fisher, of course, a former number 1 overall pick. Mahomes coming out under center from his own 38. Hilaire in the backfield, 2nd and 7. Turns, burns, hands to Hilaire. Hilaire up the middle. He'll pick up another 3. It'll be a 3rd and 4.
I'll admit, I'm a bit surprised they went run first 2 plays.
You got Pat Mahomes as your quarterback. You think they'd unleash the arm?
I definitely thought they would unleash the arm, but hey, it's probably because not everybody's completely, set in their playbooks. The rust isn't completely off. I think a lot of teams might be running the football the first week.
Yeah, I think you're right. Without a preseason, you're still coming in a little sloppy. I completely agree with you. 3rd and 4 here from the 41. Mahomes coming out in the shotgun formation. Wide receiver in motion left to right. Takes the snap. Little 3-step drop. Throws to the running back out of the backfield. That's the backup. Nice stiff arm there. He'll pick up 6 and an easy 1st down.
At least they converted.
Yeah, that's all you want to do, man. That chews up clock. 3 plays, 1st down. 3 plays, 1st down. You keep doing that, you're going to wear down that Texans defense.
Exactly.
I can't believe we're watching regular season football either, guys.
I got it.
Popping in the stream. Who was that on Williams on the catch?
I gotta admit, even with the decreased amount of fans, it's still pretty normal. At least because we're seeing it through a broadcast.
Right. There's a forward pitch to Hardman, the second or third wide receiver for the Chiefs. It's about a 5 or 6 yard gain. That is the cheapest way to get a completion in the NFL. I hate going against an opposing receiver or running back in a PPR league or a quarterback, and he just pitches it forward like that, and you get credit for a completion.
That's where the conversation of air yards comes in.
Yeah, exactly. 2nd and 4 here with the 6 yard gain. Good play call there by Reed. Kelce in motion. Looks like the Texans might be coming with a blitz. They come with 4. Good job of picking it up. Hits Kelce over the middle. Kelce spins, breaks a tackle down to the 35-yard line.
Travis Kelce looking like the best tight end in the league right there, man.
Travis Kelce is an animal.
I'll still take George Kittle over him in fantasy, though. People there is that debate of who is the better receiving tight end. I think Kelce is a better overall tight end, but I would take Kittle in receiving.
Giants Nation, if somebody could post the Hubs channel, I'd appreciate it. He's a Giants YouTuber. Go over there, check him out. I don't post it in the description because people in my chat always post the post it in there. So thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it.
Thank you to the mods, man. Thank you guys for that.
Mahomes, play action pass, looks down the field, throws a bullet. He's got a man. Touchdown, Chiefs.
That's what we were waiting for. Yeah, what were we just saying? Unleash the arm.
And he
unleashed the arm. Who was? What happened? You see that? I didn't hear you there because I talked over my bad. Yeah, they were just waiting for that. Yo, that is the way I want the Giants to run their offense. Run. They caught them with the play action. Bam, touchdown.
Oh, Robinson. I'm sorry, it was not Tyreek Hill. It was Robinson.
But he made that pass look so easy.
What a throw! Not much separation either. He put it in right where it needed to be. He had the safety coming over the top. He gets it there at the perfect time.
Oh man, that's. I just admire the drive in general. We were asking why are they running.
He might have dropped that
pass.
He might have dropped that. He did. This is going to be an incomplete pass. This is coming back.
Ooh. Yeah. They're definitely going to have to look at several different angles to see if he held control of the ball all the way down. Welcome back to What is a Catch, Part 15 NFL season, guys.
Yeah, he dropped that. That's not going to be a touchdown.
Yeah.
A couple of people still saying the feed, can't do anything about the feed. Supposedly it's a YouTube thing. I had a couple of people telling me it's happening all over. You're going to see glitching. Apparently, if you go into any stream right now, there's a problem with YouTube. So I apologize if you're getting a glitch, guys. But yeah, that's going to be coming back. What was it? I forgot what the down was there before the play. Was it second?
I want to say it was first. It was first or second, yeah.
I think it was first.
That was right after the 3rd and 4th conversion, right?
Yeah, I think it was after the throw to Kelce.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it was the first down. Hey, Chris, bro, I hit you up with the thumbs up. This blinking lag is bad, man. All over. I can't take it, so I will see you. Listen, I completely understand, guys. I can't do anything about it. There's something with YouTube right now. I appreciate you for being here. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, I can't do anything about it, guys. Let's see what we got here. I can't believe we're watching regular season football either, man. Thanks, Poppy. The one thing I will say that I have noticed this in the past, guys, because I remember Bad Dog talking about this. I think the problem they had the night he was doing it, it doesn't happen that often. If you're watching on your phone, you're going to get the glitch. If you watch on anything else, I don't think you get the glitch.
How many people are watching on their phones right now? That's
I could be wrong, but I think I remember that was the problem that night. And I don't know if that's the problem this night, but that night that was the problem. If you watched on your laptop, if you watched on anything but a phone, you didn't get the issue.
And it would make sense because obviously on a computer or a laptop, they have better Wi-Fi or internet cards than a phone would.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not let's see what we got here. I'm on my phone, but I'm not. Oh, maybe it's the other way around tonight. Who knows? YouTube plays musical chairs. I don't know.
Well, I'll say I'm doing the stream with you, and then I also have the stream pulled up in another tab, and it's fine on my PC here.
Yeah. Let's see what we got. Yeah, the glitches are very annoying, but it's all good. I apologize, Aaron Phillips, man. What's going on there, King Seahawk, man? Thanks for popping in the stream, my man. Yeah, maybe you got to get on the phone tonight. I don't know, guys. I apologize. It's not me, though. It's YouTube, so blame YouTube. Yell at YouTube.
YouTube has already been just messing with everybody, man.
Yeah. What's going on, Baruch, man? Thanks for popping in the stream, my man. Here we go. 11:01 to go here in the first quarter, and I think this is going to get overturned.
It has to get overturned. He definitely did not hold control of the ball going down.
And I'd like to see – I mean, I got Harrison Butker on a few fantasy teams. I wouldn't mind him hitting a 50-yard field goal for my team. I always like to get field goal kickers on really good offenses.
I have Young Hao Koo, who I think it's the he's either on the Texans or the Falcons. I'll have to check, but I had the Texan kicker on one of my teams and the Falcons kicker on one of my teams. So I'm definitely hoping for get him on field goals as well.
I think Koo's on the Falcons. I could be wrong on that. I think he is. He's the guy that specializes in the onside kicks, right? He's great at onside kicks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely an incomplete pass, guys. Been really busy today. Haven't seen any of your videos. We'll look at them later. Sorry, Chris. I love when you guys apologize. There's no reason to ever apologize. You guys are incredible. You kidding me? You guys
drive the channel.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching any of my videos. Hit the thumbs up. Coming to my stream. Showing all the love that you guys always do. It'll be a 2nd and 10 here. 11:03 to go here in the first quarter. No score as the Chiefs. It was overturned as we suspected it would be after we saw the replay. They'll be from the 36, 2nd and 10 for Mahomes. He's coming out in the gun. The Texans showing blitz. He's going to motion the running back from right to left. Takes the snap. Play action. Drops. Pops under pressure. He's going to go down. He gets rock bottom for a loss of 10.
The goddamn Texans pass rush actually getting there. I thought he was going to pull some magic, throw it out kind of like Carson Wentz did 2017 as he was getting sacked.
Martin brings him down. 10:45 to go here in the first quarter. He just went unblocked. I mean, he goes right around this guy.
Whose missed assignment is that?
I think that's Schwartz.
Jeff Schwartz?
He just absolutely straight up embarrassed him.
That wasn't even a power move. It wasn't a speed rush move. He looked like he just bounced off of him and then went around.
3rd and 18 here from the 44. Mahomes coming out in the gun. Texans showing blitz. They come with 5. Good pick up there by the Chiefs. Mahomes, he's going to have to get rid of it. A little sloppy there. And an incomplete pass, they're going to have to punt from the 44.
You think the pressure got to him, or is he's just sloppy because everybody's going to be sloppy?
I mean, you saw the pressure starting to collapse. He was probably just looking to get rid of that ball. Like you said, they're not hitting on all cylinders. I've seen this before from Mahomes, though. You saw it last year against the Texans in the playoffs. The first 3-4 drives, he looked horrible, and then it just clicked. So I'm not too worried if I'm a Chiefs fan, but that was a huge sack. Saved them 3 points.
Yeah, I don't think we need to be worried if the Chiefs fall down because they're basically comeback specialists at this point.
And the punt's away here. We'll see if they can pin him deep. And it's going to bounce at the 1. What are you doing there? Did that guy forget that he's on the Chiefs team?
He completely forgot that he was in a football game.
It looked as if he didn't want to touch it because it would be a fumble. You got to bat that ball back.
Jesus Christ. Look, oh, my God. You know who would have made that play? The Giants special teams. Because, listen, the Giants special teams were really good at making those types of plays the past 2 years.
Yeah, Cody Core would have done great. It would have been able to bat that back. Hopefully, Nate Ebner this year. Still very early, y'all. Anything could happen. Anything could happen is right, Aaron, man. Thanks for popping in the stream, man. He looks rusty as hell, Cheese. I think he thought he was on the receiving team. He had a brain fart. I've never seen that before.
He's like, let me just let this go in for that 25-yard easy.
He was this close to the ball, and he goes like this. He
literally jumped up in starfish mode. Even his legs were spread. He was like, oh, no, I don't want any part of it.
Yeah, what's going on, Giants fan? Thanks for popping in the stream, man.
No need to apologize for being late, Giants fan. You're here, and that's what matters.
Yeah, exactly, man. It's great to watch. Oh, Great Wuda. I love Great Wuda. But Great Wuda is what I call the pessimistic New York Giant fan. But he's great. He's a great fan. Thank you for being here, brother. Subtain it. Again, don't apologize that you're late. What's going on, G Everman? Thanks for popping in the stream. There's the Hubs channel, by the way. If you guys haven't done so, going over there, check him out. He's a great Giants creator. Puts in a ton of work. His editing is phenomenal. Check him out. You won't regret it. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. And of course, guys, remember, you got to like up the stream. Make sure the amount of viewers matches the amount of likes, man. Come on, guys. Get this thing up.
What's going on, Jay Kovacs? What's going on, Bacon? What's going on, Water Drinker? Interesting. That's an interesting name.
I mean, yo, listen, we be drinking Gatorade, but we're going to switch to water. You know,
technically, we're all water drinkers. You'll die without it.
Yeah, I was trying to make a reference to the Water Boy, the Gatorade versus water thing. I guess it didn't fall through.
Yeah, of course. Water sucks. I get it. Great movie. One of my favorite Adam Sandler movies.
That's probably my favorite Adam Sandler movie. I don't know if anything really comes close. Maybe Happy Gilmore, but that's about it. Adam Sandler.
Great. Big Daddy's great.
Yeah.
What's the Billy Madison's great?
Billy Madison is good. Yeah. Billy Madison. I love the golf scene where he's fighting the old man. That is probably one of my favorite scenes.
Price is Wrong, bitch.
Yeah, that's probably one of my favorite scenes in like all comedy history, man.
What's the other Adam Sandler movie that I love? I was just thinking about it. Oh, Anger Management with Jack Nicholson.
Who?
Anger Management.
Anger Management. I don't think I ever saw that one.
Oh, go watch it. It's hilarious. Get off the stream now and watch it. Here we go. Deshaun Watson starting out at his own 20-yard line after the failed punt save or whatever you want to call it. Chiefs, I don't know what that was. Watson coming out. He's got Johnson to his left as they begin their second drive. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 20. Chiefs with a 4-man front. They come with it. Turns, hands, and he turns the corner. Nice move there by Johnson. I think that's Duke, actually. Picks up 8.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. They got 2 Johnsons out there now. They got 2 DJs. That was Bill O'Brien's brilliant plan. Confuse the opponents as to which Johnson is out on the field.
Yeah, it's not good for me. I don't know what's going on there. But number 25, I think, is Duke Johnson. Look at this formation. Now they got Duke Johnson lined up in the slot, and I think they got David Johnson lined up wide right. You got 2 running backs out there lined up as receivers.
I think this dude is taken from Jason Garrett's playbook, man.
2nd and 3 here, empty backfield, 9:33 to go. This is an interesting formation. Watson takes the snap, turns, burns, throws over the middle. That's caught by the tight end. He spins out of it down to the 39-yard line. Nice pass there by Watson. 1st down.
What is the name of the Texans tight end?
Didn't catch it there, but we're going to find out in a second. I think it was Fells on the catch. He's been there for a while.
Okay.
You know what the nickname's got to be for this backfield? Johnson and Johnson.
Johnson and Johnson, bro. That's a good one.
Come on. Here we go.
I was thinking something with DJs, but Johnson and Johnson, if it's not copyrighted.
Watson turns, hands to David Johnson. David Johnson with a 9-yard gain. Nice run there.
Wait, how did you differentiate who is who? Because I can't tell with the helmets on.
31 is David Johnson.
Okay.
8:43 to go. It'll be a 2nd and 1. Johnson and Johnson, a family company. That's right, Crazy Dog, man. Thanks for popping in the stream, man. Thank you to everybody for being here, by the way. Thank you guys for being the best supporters on YouTube. I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the first game of the year, and I appreciate the help for popping on, man.
Thank you so much for having me. Listen, first game of the year, I think we're all just kind of shaking off some rust. Everybody here, including the viewers.
What a move there by Johnson on the play action. I guess that was a screen pass. He picks up 6 yards there on a 1st down.
Looking a little bit like Johnson. You know what I'm saying? You got the Johnson out there looking kind of like Johnson was looking how Johnson was back in Johnson 2015 Johnson.
Chiefs coming out with they got a interesting never mind. They were showing the formation there. They were showing I guess that's their base personnel. They got 5 DBs in their base personnel.
Got Juan Thornhill, Tyrann Mathieu. I don't know how to pronounce the other one. Sneed, Sorensen. The Chiefs, I think the Chiefs secondary is actually kind of underrated.
It is. Watson out of the gun, shotgun, empty backfield, throws, and that's completed to Fuller. That's Fuller's first catch. Nice catch there. Watson actually threw it behind him. Pickup of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4.
They're doing a lot of short passes so far, although it's not like they didn't try a deep pass and it was incomplete.
Yeah, well, the Chiefs are sending a lot of pressure. He's got to get the ball out fast.
But are they, though? Because they have 5 DBs back there. How much did they send on that last play? I couldn't tell. I did see somebody come around the right side, basically got off that right tackle real quick. It could just be that the Texans' O-line is not keeping up. 2nd
and 4, turns hands to Duke Johnson. Johnson will pick up maybe 2. It'll be about 3rd and 2. You're kind of in 4-down territory here if you don't get it. Because it's a 55-yarder from there. Kendall Fuller, big loss for the Chiefs, and Breland suspect. Yes, Kendall Fuller is a big loss for the Chiefs. So far, I'm impressed with the it's way too early. We said it during the playoff game last year, but so far, Texans are hanging tough.
Listen, at this point in the first quarter of the playoff game, what were they? I think they were already up 10. So you're right. It is still too early, but they're doing okay so far.
3rd and 2 here from the 39. Watson out of the gun, takes the snap. And he's got time. He's going to throw it over the middle, and that's caught for about a gain of 10 and a 1st down there. I think that's Randall Cobb, if I'm not mistaken. That is not Cobb. We'll get the name in a second. I think it was Cooks. That's a 10-yard gain and a 1st down.
That's a nice connection there to one of his new wide receivers. Speaking of Cobb switching Dallas teams, he didn't really have to move that much.
He had a great year last year with the Cowboys.
He did. I think he was a number 3 option. He had a pretty good year.
I think he had over 800 yards.
Mm-hmm.
But nice catch there by Cooks. They got it down to the 32 here. Now they're well within 28 rather. They're well within field goal range. Cooks in motion, takes the snap, play action. Watson, he's going to set up the wide receiver screen to Cooks. Cooks got a lead blocker, breaks a tackle, still on his feet to the 20, all the way down to the 19-yard line. It'll be a 2nd and 1.
That's a nice pick of what, like almost 12, 14 yards?
9 yards. It was 1st and 10. He got 9.
Okay, 9. Okay, I bet.
Looks like there's an injury on the field here. I think it's number 99 on the Chiefs. Haven't gotten the name yet. 5:23 here to go in the first.
Rippy Dippy, number 99. Saunders, I think. I'm looking at this name tag right here. But that's another thing. We were saying that teams are going to be running a lot. This is something else I expect to happen a lot. It's going to be something terrible, but a lot of injuries because of the sloppiness, because of the body still not being acclimated and whatnot.
Yeah, you're always going to have injuries in football. It's just a physical sport. It's the nature of the beast. But in this year in particular, I agree, you're going to see more of it because these guys aren't used to getting hit. There was no preseason games. It wasn't a normal offseason. They're not in football shape yet. These first games, probably 2 weeks, are almost going to act as a preseason. You're going to see a lot of injuries. I agree.
I might be a bit pessimistic. I'm saying maybe just the first month. Like, just because the preseason is about a month long, because they got a month removed from the offseason. It's not exactly like things with football straight up math, but I'm just going to say like the first month. Maybe I'm too pessimistic on it, though.
No, you might be right. It makes sense. It makes sense what you're saying. Cobb had 3 touchdowns against the Giants in the wild card. Cobb's a good wide receiver guy.
Well, Cobb in 2016 is different from what Cobb is now. We also got to keep that in mind.
Yeah, Randall Cobb was Aaron Rodgers' best weapon there for a couple of years.
Exactly. Like, that was that one of Jordy Nelson's last year on the Packers? Yeah, Cobb was basically the number 1 at that time.
Cobb and Nelson, those were his 2 best weapons there for a long time, those 2 wide receivers. All right, Cruz, man, thank you for being here, buddy. That's why we got 16 players on the practice squad. You're right, Mike. Unfortunately,
did you see what who the Chiefs have in their as cardboard cutouts in their stadium? They got the Queen of England, Marilyn Monroe, and The Rock cardboard cutouts in their stadium.
That's pretty cool. Now, The Rock, I believe, is a Giant fan. That came out, right?
Are you serious? The Rock is a Giant fan?
Yeah. When The Rock, I think he took over for the XFL.
Yeah, he bought the XFL.
And during his opening press conference, he talked about how he was a Giants fan.
Oh, I always knew The Rock was my favorite wrestler.
Yeah, The Rock was a Giants fan. And I appreciate the subscription, Dame. Please go over to the hub and do the same thing.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you guys for being here, guys. I really do appreciate it. Let's go, Houston. Houston's off to a good start. I wouldn't get too excited, though.
Yeah, don't jinx it, man. Knock on wood, touch red, all that.
I would stop playing until all the fans were kicked out for booing. I don't know what you mean by that, King. Here we go. Yeah. 5:23 to go. They're showing all the fans, I guess, in the virtual fans watching the game. Pretty cool.
I didn't know there was going to be virtual fans, but yeah, that's pretty cool.
So 2nd and 1 here. Watson coming out in the shotgun from the 19-yard line. Fells in motion left to right. He's got Johnson in the backfield. Takes the snap, turns, hands to Johnson. Johnson, nice stutter steps, got a hole on the right side, breaks the tackle to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. He's in. Touchdown, David Johnson, 19 yards. And just like that, the Houston Texans take the lead.
Listen, as excited as I am from that, a shout out to OGR Sports in the chat with the $5 super chat. I'll let you get to that first.
Yeah, let me just change the scoreboard real quick. Say what you got to say. I'm going to change the scoreboard, and then I'll get to
I was like, as much as I want to get excited, because I love running plays. You guys know me, running back, my favorite position. Let's keep it real. Calm down. Anything can happen very early. But David Johnson looking real good on that run there.
Nice move. Great blocking, too, to set it up. And Houston gets off to a great start there with the run off right tackle. OGR Sports, man, thanks so much for love. If you guys have not done so, going over to OGR, show that guy some love. Guy's awesome. Got to meet Jeff in person. Great content creator. Go check him out. He's hilarious. I'm going to read in a second as they line up for the extra points. Not good. Hold good. Kick good. 7-0 as we got football back, fellas. Let me save that. Show it on the scoreboard. There you go. There's your score. OGR, thanks for love. He says, what do we have here? 2 crazy knuckleheads. Keep up the good work, guys. Thank you so much for being here, OGR. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you for being a great part of the Giants community.
OGR, probably one of the best guys to talk to off of the I was gonna say off the field as if we perform on the field, but off of YouTube as well. Just a great guy all around, man.
Oh yeah, terrific guy.
And He's been having some funny thumbnails lately. I don't know if you guys saw. He's been making some funny thumbnails lately with his face.
Yeah, it's with the knife when they cut somebody, right? Or
Yeah,
something.
that had me laughing.
Texans are looking really good, football talk, and I'll tell you what, I look like a fool right now.
I'm telling y'all, knock on wood and touch red, bro. Do not jinx it. This is the Texans. This is the Texans with Bill O'Brien. Literally, the Chiefs could come back just like that, man. Let's not get too excited here. This is the defending Super Bowl champs.
I had the Texans 16th in my power rankings. I thought they'd get blown out tonight. I'll be the first to say it. I give them a lot of respect if they could hold on to this game. But like you were saying, we still got 50 minutes of football.
Yeah.
We got a ways to go.
There's a long time.
Is David Johnson back? He looked great. David Johnson looked good there. I mean, he was moving and grooving on that drive. That last play in particular. But he had a couple of nice runs on the first drive. First play of the game, he had 5 yards. I think he had 1 or 2 other really nice runs that drive. David Johnson looks good right now.
Yeah, just throughout the game, it wasn't just that 19-yard run where I'm going to keep it real with you. It almost seemed like the defensive players couldn't keep up with him, but we all know he's not that fast anymore. But he looked good. He looked like what we say he needed to be. He needs to be an average running back at least, and he looked better than an average running back on that play.
Yeah. Yeah, great drive. We'll see. Rockin' Rob in the chat. Great subscriber, man. Thanks for popping in. He says, I picked Houston to win this game. Rockin' Rob,
really?
Money on it. I'm rooting for you. I hope you win. Because I know you get paid big if you bet them straight up money line. They were a 9.5-point dog.
I don't know how that betting works. So like if you put down like $100, how much would you get in return?
For a money line bet without the spread? I don't know, but I would guess at least 4-1 on a 9.5-point spread.
That's a lot of money, yeah.
Yeah, I would guess you at least $400 if you bet a money line for a $100 bet. You know, think about it. You think about it like this: if they played 4 games, maybe the Texans win 1. That's kind of what the odds are like. You know, in terms
okay, I hear you.
Texas going to win the Lombardi Trophy. 42nd Street Syndicate says, "We'll see."
Listen here, 42nd Street Syndicate. You're like the textbook guy that overhypes off of just a little information. Let's keep it calm, nice and calm. It's only been 1 touchdown. That was the first touchdown of the NFL season.
He says it was just a free pick 'em. All right. Well, hopefully you win your pick 'em. Ball goes out of bounds, and the Kansas City Chiefs set to start at their 25-yard line. They trail 7-0. They're showing David Johnson's 2016 year. That was the first year he broke onto the scene. He had over 2,100 scrimmage yards and 20 touchdowns.
Jesus Christ, man? When did he get injured? That offseason, or was it that season?
Next year he started to get banged up.
David Johnson, what could have been, man.
Play action, throws, grows, hits Hill. That's Hill's first catch. Picks up 6, maybe 7. Pushed out of bounds by Roby. It'll be a 2nd and 3. 4:46 to go first quarter.
And then they showed right after that in the course of 2017 to 2019, in those 3 years, he managed to get that as a total, the 2,100 scrimmage yards. Right, yeah, because he's been banged up. 4:33 to go here in the first. It'll be a 2nd and 3. We'll see if Mahomes comes out and runs it here. They got an I formation. Texans with a 4-man front. He's got 2 wide to his left. Man in motion is Hill. Takes the snap, turns, hands, up the middle. Hilaire's got nowhere to go. He might have got 1.5 yards. It's going to be a 3rd and short. Good job there by Watkins on the Chiefs. The rookie definitely having not necessarily a rough time, but I know he hopes he'll be having a better one. A 2nd and 3 that was definitely convertible. I think he bounced it outside, but hey, I'm just a guy on his couch.
Looks like the Chiefs are making a substitution here. Hilaire's going to go to the bench here for the 3rd and short. 3:54 to go here in the first quarter. What's going on there, Kristaps Porzingis, Mets for Life in the chat. Thanks for popping in the stream, man.
Listen, Kristaps, the NFL is back. Can you come back to the Knicks, bro? Just very simple request. Just come back to the Knicks. I know you don't like it down in Dallas.
And Mahomes hands it to the running back. He's not going to get it. The Texans do a great job of standing him up on his own 35-yard line. He's going to be a 0.5 yard short. And I don't think Reed could go for this. I think they got to punt it this deep in their own territory. It's a 0.5 yard short, 3:23 to go. Cunningham with a great tackle.
Was that Cunningham that tackled him on his legs? 23, whoever 23 is, he was about to get over it, and then he tackled his legs. It was a dual effort by 23 and 41.
4th and inches. Reed's leaving the offense out on the field from their own 35. Offset I formation. Man in motion is Hill. Takes the snap. Hands to the fullback. He gets it. He pushes forward for a yard and a half.
That was pretty exciting, especially with the commentary, yo.
They went for it on their own 35-yard line. Wow, a ballsy call there by Andy Reid. But
are you surprised though? It's Andy Reid. Like, it is Andy Reid. He do be going for these calls.
2:37 to go here in the first quarter. Mahomes coming out in the shotgun formation. He's got Allaire to his right. 1st and 10 at the 36. Texans with a 4-man front. Mahomes going to change the play at the line of scrimmage. Man in motion right to left. Patty takes the snap, drops, pops, and he's going to, a great screen. What a call by Reid. Travis Kelce off the tight end screen picks up 15 down to the 49.
Chiefs offense is definitely moving now. They picked up just a little momentum, and that's all they need to get going.
2:07 to go here in the first quarter. Mahomes fakes the screen to the running back, comes back left, fakes another pass, and then he hits Kelce over the middle for a tight end screen. Really, really cool play call here.
I'm telling you, man, all they need is they're not like other teams that need to have like a whole drive to heat up. They need like one play, and it could be a small play like that, and they're heating up.
Now they got it at the 49-yard line around midfield. Mahomes takes the snap out of the gun, turns, throws, caught out in the flat. Nice move there. He's going to pick up 9, maybe 10, and here come the Chiefs, man. They're rolling, baby.
Mm-hmm. Once you got your quarterback rolling like that and you got weapons as fast as that also have good route running, it's basically over, man.
What's going on, Anno, man? Thanks for popping in the stream. What's going on, Mike Moreno? Thank you guys for being here, man. I appreciate it. If you guys haven't done so, please check out the Hub. They're dropping the link in the chat. He's a great guy, great Giants creator. Check him out. 1st and 10 here for the Kansas City Chiefs as they're not deep, in Texans territory. They're at the 39. Allaire back into the game. Wide receiver in motion right to left. Out of the gun, Mahomes. Turns, hands to Allaire. Allaire, nice stutter step. Breaks 3 tackles. Still on his feet. Down to the 21. An 18-yard pickup. And that's why you took him in the first round in your fantasy draft.
That's why this man is going 8th overall in fantasy drafts, man. The first round pick for the Chiefs. Remember, Patrick Mahomes specifically requested that they draft Clyde Edwards-Helaire when the Chiefs front office went to him. He requested that.
Guy looks like he's in Saturday Night Fever with those dance moves.
He's getting heated up as well, man. Jesus.
Sit, man, I appreciate the dislike. Thank you for tuning into the stream. It helps out. Thank you for any thumbs up or thumbs down helps. Here we go. Mahomes shotgun formation, play action pass, quick slant pattern over the middle down to the 9-yard line. That's a first down for the Chiefs. I think that was Hardman again, and that should take us to the second quarter as we got a 1st and goal.
You think that McCole Hardman ever got soft?
Probably not. I do like that joke. Good job there. Second quarter. All right, so we got a good first quarter of football. I appreciate that.
Funyud Education says, I'm here, so now the party starts. Man, you're about, like, the first quarter ended, my guy. You're about a quarter late for the party.
We got a great game so far as we're starting to get some action. The Texans score in the last drive. Now the Chiefs are starting to move and groove, and I think we're going to have a tie game soon, Hub.
I definitely think so, man. You were saying earlier when they were at the 39-yard line, what are they now? Like around the 30, maybe 20-something after that Helaire run? You were saying they were not deep. Listen, man, 39 yards is deep for the Chiefs, and now they're even deeper. Don't be surprised. Next play is to throw to the end zone. Look
for Kelce here.
You're looking for Kelce? I might be looking for Hill because they've been paying attention to Hardman and even Robinson. There's been like, 1 or 2 passes to Hill. Maybe that was done on purpose. I don't know.
Let's start a trend like let them talk. Enjoy this mysterious game. I don't know what that means, Toast, but I appreciate you for being here. What's going on, OGR? What's going on, Nick? Chris, my man, what's up? Stand up. Thanks for popping in the stream. Jeremy in the chat. What's going on? We got the Boston Red Sox. Their baseball team sucks this year, but I appreciate you for popping in, Boston.
Boston Red Sox, bro. Just go and delete your YouTube channel, my guy. I'm a Yankee fan.
But there's a lot of Yankee fans who do not like it.
Look at Cheese Whiz says, I bet $10 million the Chiefs win. Listen, I better see at least one of those $10 million, Cheese Whiz.
Cheese Whiz, man, I hope you win. That's a lot of money, man. Now, OGR says the face shield for Andy Reid is killing him. How did Andy Reid eat at halftime? That's got to be challenging.
I was just going to mention OGR's comment because I was thinking the same thing. It is so fogged up. You cannot see the bottom half. You cannot see nose down from Andy Reid's face whenever they pan over to him, bro. He's going to lose about 5 pounds. Man is not going to get his McDouble, bro. he's not gonna have the Travis Scott meal from McDonald's ready, man.
You know he's eating at least a half a pie at the half. But that's gonna be challenging. He's gonna burn enough calories just getting his hand around the mask to eat the slice.
Yeah, and the fact that it's fogging up, that means he's sweating or his body's heating up, man.
Yeah, so we'll see, man. What's going on, Jesse Bryan? Thanks for popping in the stream, my man. There is no doubt in my mind my team sucks this year, but I'm rooting for the Mets, so I appreciate that. I'm a big Mets fan, so thanks for popping in the stream. Always good on the calls, entertaining. What's going on, Anthony? Thanks for popping in the stream. What's going on, Sleeping Angels? Thanks for popping in the stream, man. So here we go. What's going on, Finesse? Thanks for popping in the stream, man. He's going to eat at least half a pie. Pumpkin. He's going to eat at least half a pie. What's going on, my man? Thanks for popping in. What's going on, Zachary? Here we go. At the 8-yard line, Mahomes coming out in the shotgun formation, 1st and goal. He's got Allaire to his left, Kelsey in motion left to right. Takes the snap, play action. He's going to hit Kelsey. Kelsey nearly broke the tackle. Good job sticking with it. Pickup of 2, read on the tackle, 2nd and goal from the 6.
You were right. You said look for Kelsey. That's exactly who I went to.
Yeah, Kelsey's been involved on I think he's got 3 catches now. He caught a pass over the middle earlier. He had the tight end screen, and now this for 2 yards.
Mm-hmm. That dude read that tackle. Him getting a little too hype. Listen, man, that's the best tight end in the league. You just tackled. There's no need to get hype.
Yeah. 2nd and goal here. I wouldn't be shocked here with a draw play. We'll see. Hilaire in the backfield, Hill in motion right to left. Mahomes from under center, turn, fakes the handoff, looks, bootleg rollout, throws, got him in, he dropped it. You got to catch that.
We got a case of the dropsies from both teams.
Robinson, the guy who nearly caught it before, and, in the end zone, and the ball was broken up, drops this ball. I got to see the replay. It was a bullet from Mahomes, but looked like he should have caught it. But let's take a look.
And Robinson was one guy that I wanted the Giants to pick up earlier on in the offseason.
Oh, you got to catch that. Oh, there's no excuses there. You got to catch that.
This man snuck into Andy Reid's stash of Butterfingers, and he didn't clean his hand at times.
3rd and goal from the 6. Shotgun formation here for Mahomes. He's got a 3-wide set. He's got Kelsey in motion right to left. Allaire in the backfield takes the snap, drops, pops, has time, throws. Over the middle, Kelsey. Touchdown, Chiefs. Tie game.
Once again, they went to the old reliable, man. Travis Kelsey, one of the best tight ends in the league, of course, but also just one of the best receivers in the league and actually coming down with catches.
Travis Kelsey. I did call it. I don't want to brag.
What happened?
I did call Travis Kelsey.
Listen. All I'm going to say is that, yeah, you got that. You got that one. It took you about 3 plays, but you got that one.
Touchdown. He's still lining up for the extra point.
They showed a little snapshot of Deshaun Watson there for some reason. He's getting ready to come back out and trying to make something happen.
And here's Butker for the extra point. Snap good, hold good, kick good. Tie game, 7 apiece.
Yeah, isn't it crazy that the best tight end in the league before Kelsey, Gronk wore 87, and Kelsey's also wearing 87? I find that kind of ironic, or just kind of interesting.
That is pretty interesting. Maybe he wore it in honor of Gronk.
I wouldn't be surprised. A lot of players do that, in the NBA as well.
Yeah. You knew that was coming. Travis Kelsey's a beast, Kron saying. I think he's the best. I personally think he's the best fantasy tight end. I think Kittle's the best tight end. I think I would rather have Kelsey in fantasy.
That's so weird because I have literally the exact opposite. I think that Kelsey is the best tight end, but Kittle is the best fantasy tight end. I don't know why, but that's what I think. I think it's like the switched.
They're both great, but Kittle to me is just such a good blocker. Like he's ridiculous. But they're both great. You can't go wrong with either one.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what we got here. Kelsey not bothered by his breakup. I don't know who that is, Mike Lowe, but I assume she's hot. I know he was on The Bachelor, so.
Yo, didn't he have a show called Keeping Up with Travis Kelsey? This man had a reality show.
Bachelor show.
Yeah. Wow. I guess that show is ended now.
Yeah. Kittle better than Kelsey, Nasty says. It's close. I mean, I think Kittle's the better player. He's a really good blocker. But it's close.
Yeah, I'll say this. It's very close. I don't think we've ever had a tight end race so close.
Yes, Kittle is injury prone. That's very true. But thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. If you haven't done so, please hit that thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell. The most important thing, though, go over to the hub. They're dropping the link in the chat. Check them out. Big Giants creator. Check them out. Give them a look. Let's see what we got.
Thank you, guys. I will say you guys should be expecting. I've been making skits recently on the channel. 3rd skit for Giants Steelers. Giants fans before the Steelers game. Keep an eye out for that if you guys do go over there. It's going to be coming out in 2 days.
What's the skit about?
It's going to basically, doing different types of Giants fans preparing for the Steelers game. We got one of them doing a bunch of just wacky, what do you call it, superstitions and rituals beforehand. We got one of them just going over stats and somebody just playing Madden. I hope it's entertaining. It's already finished and edited. It's up for channel members, but for regular viewers, it's going to be up on Saturday.
I'm looking forward to it. Kittle 1B, Kelsey 1A. I agree.
Somebody saying Zach Ertz.
Two best tight ends.
Listen, Zach Ertz is good, but I don't think he's as good as Kittle and Kelsey.
Like I said, you're splitting hairs. Anthony, who's the best tight end? It's one of those two. It's flip a coin. I think the best quarterback's Mahomes. I think the best tight end is one of those two. Best running back, Saquon Barkley.
Speaking, of course, we didn't even need to mention that. MVP, Saquon Barkley. Breakout player of the year, Saquon Barkley, even though he broke out his rookie year. Comeback player of the year, Saquon. Can he technically be considered for comeback player of the year because of his injury last year, or is that not a thing?
I guess they're probably going to give it to a quarterback. They'll probably give it to like Ben or Rivers or the ball goes out of the end zone there. They'll start at the 25-yard line as the Texans getting set for their third drive. Tie game here, 7 apiece. Texans started with the ball, so you kind of want to go into the half, especially against the Chiefs with the lead, or at least tied, especially with the Chiefs starting with the ball. So important drive here for Houston.
Yo, well, listen, man, we'll say this. At least they're not down like they were in that playoff game. By the time that first quarter ended, they lost their 20-point lead in the playoff game.
That's true. The way Johnson's been running here, though, I try to feature him again on this drive. Cobb in motion and play action. Looks over the middle. He's got a man. That's caught by Fuller. Fuller all the way down to the 44-yard line, 19-yard pickup.
Nice play there. Yo, I'm going to knock on wood. Well, Bill O'Brien, did you learn something in terms of play calling, my guy?
But that's what the running game does for you.
Exactly. Yeah. They used both of the Johnsons so well on the first two drives that is definitely the Chiefs defense have to respect it right now.
But now they got it up to the 44 here. It'll be a 1st and 10 here. It looks like a pistol formation here for Watson, and my screen just went black. And it came back. Hands to Johnson. Johnson up the middle. Pickup of 4 down to the 48. It'll be a 2nd and 6.
Nice, consistent running from him. I got to say, I'm surprised by the consistency so far.
Yeah, they're sticking with it. 13:24 to go. You want to have a nice 5-6 minute drive here. Chew up some clock. Put some points on the board. Try to keep that Chiefs offense off the field as much as you can. 13-12.
Yes, indeed, Ryan. They are keeping out without a D-Hop.
Watson out of the gun. Changes the play at the line of scrimmage. Didn't like what he saw. He's going to let it tick all the way down. Good job here. 5 on the play clock. Takes the snap. Drops back. Under pressure. And he's going to go down. The Chiefs get home with the blitz.
Who got that one there? What number was that?
Jones on the sack. 12:47 to go here in the second quarter.
Chris Jones living up to his brand spanking new contract, man.
Yeah.
He almost looked like he came in unblocked.
Now let's take a look here.
And shout out to Jarvis Landry in the chat. Hey, Jarvis, I got a question for you, bro. Rumors on Odell true? If anybody would know, it's you, because Odell ain't saying anything.
Jarvis Juice is the man. Great subscriber of mine. Thanks for popping in, buddy. He says, stand up, stay down. I'm switching me back and forth between you. I appreciate you for being here, buddy. I know everybody's streaming this game, so I appreciate you for popping in. Watson out of the gun. Takes the snap. Fakes the screen. Under pressure. He's going to take off. He's going to try to run with it. 3rd and 10. And he picks up 6. It's going to be a 4th and 4. And he sits down next to Mahomes. Mahomes gives him a pat on the back. You're kind of in no man's land here. You're at the 45. Do you punt it? I think they're going to punt it. I think they play.
I think the smart thing is to punt it. You still got a lot of time left in the game. He literally just sat down next to him. I love that, man. They're draft mates, and I'm pretty sure they're all right friends in real life. 2 of the best young quarterbacks in the league, man. That was very nice to see. And
it looks like the Texans set the punt it away here. 11:46 to go. So it was no points, but at least you could flip the field position here if you could pin him deep.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how this punt is.
You gotta hope that the Texans defense comes back up with some type of sack or stop.
Going for a fair catch there at the 9. So Mahomes will set up shop there, 91 yards away from the end zone. 11:30 to go here in the second quarter. Tie ball game.
Look at Jarvis Juice's comment.
What did he say? Let me see. What did Jarvis Juice say? Did I miss it? Oh, there we go. Yeah, dog. Odell loves the Cleveland Steamers. Yeah, Odell's got something going on with number 2.
Listen, man, he hated being the number 2 receiver, so he just became the number 2.
He changed his number to number 2.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, he's no longer 13. He's number 2.
I can't tell if you're joking right now.
No, I'm dead serious.
You're joking. You're joking. You're pulling my leg.
I was talking to people in my Discord the other day. Remember that game when I think the Giants were playing the Eagles, and at halftime, it was a play before halftime. The Giants had it at like the 50. They were getting set for a Hail Mary right before the half, and Odell said he didn't have enough water, and he went into the locker room at the half before the game rather than playing out that last play.
Yeah,
I said maybe he was letting somebody do business on him. He was getting that done with before they got into the locker room.
Yeah, he was like, man, listen, I need to take this time away from the people they can't find out. That's pretty good theory. I mean, listen, he loves getting blown out. What's another way of saying getting blown out? You're getting shit on by another team, bro.
What's going on, Aaron Phillips, man? Thanks for popping to the stream, man. I mean, Odell like to be pooped on, so he is. I think he is number 2.
MH out here with the jokes. Who's the guy on the left?
Who said that?
MH.
Oh, MH. What's going on, MH, man? Thanks for popping in. MH, great subscriber, both of us. Thanks for being here, buddy.
Crazy Dog says he's doing number 2 with a 2, talking about 2 out of 10.
He changed his number to number 2 and expressed how much he loves playing in that Brown. Yeah, it really is a perfect fit.
It was like, in terms of memes, bro, this is the perfect storm for a meme. You got the Browns, the color, you got the fact that they're in Cleveland, the Cleveland Steamers, like just so many things coming together that it's like the universe said, here's your perfect joke for the rest of the year.
Chris, is Antonio Hamilton on the Chiefs? I do not know, TD. I do not know.
Fun with Education, Arrowhead is not full. It looks that way because they spread everybody out, but it's how much do you say, Chris? Around 20% or something like that?
Yeah, I think it's about 20% capacity. I think, but like you said, it's spread out. Here we go. From their own 9-yard line, Mahomes coming out under center. He's got Kelsey in motion from the right side. He's got a man in the backfield. Not sure if that's Hilaire. Takes the snap. Play action. Drops back. Clean pocket. Checks it down to the outside to Kelsey. Kelsey, nice stiff arm. He'll pick up 5. It'll be a 2nd and 5 at the 14. Kelsey's been involved, man. That's like his 5th catch.
I'm about to pull up his stats right now because I was thinking the same thing. They've definitely had him out there a lot. Let me see. And actually, it would be good to just have these guys' stats pulled up in general. Let's see here.
You got Kelsey, you're happy tonight.
Whoever drafted Kelsey for sure is happy. So right now, on the Texans side, Deshaun is 6'8", 62 yards. Leading receiver, Will Fuller with 25. Chiefs, Mahomes is 9'12", 76. And his leading receiver is Travis Kelsey with 34 yards.
Mahomes, nice handoff up the middle there to Williams, the backup running back, picks up 8 and a Chiefs first down.
Speaking of which, Darrell Williams has, according to Google, one run for 1 yard. Okay, Google.
That's changed now. It's 2 runs for 9 yards.
Yeah. I'm like, why in the world is it still 1 for 1?
So it'll be a 1st and 10 here as the Chiefs pick up a quick first down. 10:20 to go here in the second quarter. They're showing a simile there. The guard started all 97 career games. 1st and 10 from the 21, and they got the rookie back in at running back. Mahomes out of the gun, takes the snap, drops, pops, 3-step, drop, scans the field, looks right, and nearly picked off. He sailed that throw to Tyreek Hill.
Who was in coverage there? That's a pretty good play.
Murray in coverage.
Never heard of this dude, but he's out here making a move.
That could have easily been picked off. That's a bad throw there by Mahomes. He sailed that throw.
Did it look like I said Kelsey? Did it look like Hill almost stopped or something? He didn't look like he was going as fast as he should have been. But yeah, Mahomes definitely overthrew it, but Kelsey wasn't even I keep saying Kelsey because I see Kelsey next to Hill, but it didn't look like Hill was going full speed.
Mahomes out of the gun, takes the snap, hands to Hilaire. Hilaire pops it to the right. Nice move, picks up 9.
Hilaire is definitely heating up as well.
3rd and about a half a yard. 9:52 to go here in the second quarter. Good call there by Andy Reid and the Chiefs offense on the draw play.
Yeah, Christopher, he says rookie running back from KC looks to be a problem this year. That's true. He's definitely looking like a problem right now.
Like I said, man, you give Reid a good running back, he's going to put up numbers. 3rd and inches here. Coming out of the shotgun on 3rd and inches. From the 31. You know they'll go for it if they don't get it.
They definitely will.
Mahomes takes it, hands, got a big hole up the middle, all the way up to the 39-yard line. Pickup of about 8 yards as Helaire continues to ground and pound.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire, whoever drafted him, you're very happy right now. You're extremely happy. This is a nice coming out game for him.
9:05 to go here in the second quarter. It'll be a 1st and 10. Helaire, 6 carries, 43 yards. Yet to really see him in the passing game yet.
I don't even think they're really going to need to use him in the passing game with the weapons they have already in the passing game.
You're right about that. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 39. Mahomes out of the gun, turns, fakes the handoff. Then he gives it to him, pitches it to Helaire, and Hilaire's going to truck forward for another 6 out of bounds. He got 52 yards on the ground now.
This man is really going forward. Hilaire's on pace to have over like 130, 140 yards right now.
Deshaun Eric Bieniemy nearly got a head coaching job this year, known as one of the better OCs in the league. Could be getting a job shortly. There's a lot of head coaches going into the year that are on the hot seat. New York Jets probably one of them.
Eric Bieniemy almost came to the Giants at one point. A lot of people thought he would have been the next head coach of the Giants.
8:19 to go here in the second from their own 45. Mahomes out of the gun. Takes it, bakes it, drops, has time, throws, caught out in the flat, and he's going to stretch forward. He might have got the marker. We'll see where they spot it. I think he's going to be a half-yard short there. That was Robinson on the catch. It'll be 3rd and a half a yard.
Yeah, either way, they're definitely going to get the conversion. And once again, Christopher, I'm noticing the same thing. Clyde Edwards-Helaire is a really small back.
Yeah, he is. He's shifty.
Yeah, he's shifty, agile, but, his legs definitely looks like he got some power to them.
7:50 to go here in the second quarter. Tie game. They give him the first down. I thought they marked him short. It says 1st and 10.
Can we see a replay? It did say 3rd and 1. You didn't imagine that. It did say 3rd and 1.
No, I mean, unless there's a mistake on the graphic, it says 1st and 10 on ESPN, and that's what I'm going to go by. Yep, 1st and 10. Shotgun formation from the 44. Mahomes got the backup Williams to his left. It's a 3-wide set. Looks like Watt jumped off sides. They got to throw the flag there, and they do. We'll see if it was a full start if he drew him. 7:19 to go here in the second. I think they're going to give it. They're going to hit him with an offside penalty.
J.J. Watt. Well then, Blaze, you're looking to do really well. Got David Johnson, Mahomes, Chiefs, D, and Kelsey. Wait a minute. I don't even know if that's really a smart strategy because they're all going to have bye weeks at the same time.
And it was an offside on J.J. Watt. So it'll be a first and 5.
And the Super Bowl doesn't feel like it was 7 months ago because of quarantine. It really feels like it was 7 years ago.
Oh, exactly. I still am kind of like we're actually playing football. I'm like still kind of a little bit in shock.
I mean, I literally thought I was going to get like an extra week off of school, and then the next day it was September 1st.
1st and 5 here. Mahomes turns, hands to Helaire. Helaire off right guards, got a hole, still on his feet. Picks up 8. 60 yards on the ground for Helaire.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire, man. Every fantasy guru that was just hyping this man up is like patting themselves on the back right now.
Let's take a look here at this hole.
He looked really good on that run too. Even past the hole, he was like shoving off, not necessarily shoving off tackles, but getting through hands and tackles.
So there you go. Good blocking there by the Chiefs from the 38-yard line. He's got Helaire in the backfield. Kelsey in motion left to right. Mahomes under center. Takes the snap, turns, hands, pitches. Helaire again. He's got a lead blocker. Bounces it outside, picks up another 8. 2nd and 2. It's been all running this drive.
What is this man averaging right now? He's got to be averaging like 6 yards a carry or something.
6:30 to go here in the second quarter.
Yeah, Cheese was, oh my God. If Saquon had those holes, every single one of those runs are going to the house.
12 rushes, 16 passes. That's a pretty balanced offense. Mahomes out of the gun here. 2nd and 2 after the 8-yard gallop. 6:13 to go second quarter. 10 on the play clock. 6:10 on the game. Man in motion. Mahomes takes the snap. He's going to turn. He's going to hand. Williams, the backup running back, will push forward for 4. This has just been a straight-up ass whooping this drive. I mean, it has been handoff after handoff after handoff.
The Texans are completely caught off guard. They seem to want Mahomes to pass because I don't think, at least it's evident so far, they cannot defend against the run, man. They need this man to pass.
I'm so scared about Mahomes' arm. They're giving him the yardage on the ground.
It could be that as well. Maybe it's a mixture of both.
That's a 4-yard gain there. 1st and 10, 5:37 to go here in the second quarter.
And they're definitely feeding him like Zeke as well. I see that comment there from Wales. They're handing him the ball, but can give props to the Kansas City offensive line. These are some great holes they're opening up.
Here they are from the 26. Kelsey in motion. Mahomes takes the snap, turns, hands to Williams. Williams off right tackle. Looked like there could have been a face mask. He picks up 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Jack Dalton says, we need to feed Saquon like the Chiefs feed Andy Reid and Edwards.
Let's see what we got here. We need to, yes, please. Saquon needs at least 20. I would love him to have 23, 24 carries at a bare minimum, upwards of near 30 touches in that game on Monday.
Yeah, I'm going to keep it real with you. I expect him to have 30 touches on Monday. It would be a crime if he doesn't. 25
to 30 touches. Mahomes coming out in the gun here. It'll be a 2nd and 6, 4:48 to go, second quarter. Mahomes takes it. Play action. He's got nice call there. Flicks it to the wide receiver. Picks up 3. It'll be a 3rd and 3 from the 19.
I just want to say real quick to Master TB in the chat. There's fans in the stadium because there's a lot of 20%. It's only the Giants, Jets, I think Chargers, Rams, and 2 other teams that don't have fans in their stadiums. But majority of the NFL teams do.
They're going to show J.J. Watt on the replay here. Watt does a good job at staying. Oh, he hit Mahomes. Gave Mahomes a hit there. Yeah, it's not a late hit.
Mikey C says, let's just win on Monday. Who cares about stats? I agree with you, man.
From the 19-yard line, Hill in motion. 3rd and 3, big play here. Mahomes takes the snap out of the gun, under pressure, throws, got a man over the middle, that's caught, and he spins out of a tackle all the way down to an 11-yard line. Pushed out of bounds, first down, Chiefs.
Chiefs heating up again. I've noticed the pattern. They've been running for the first 50, basically 60 yards, and once they get into enemy territory, they just start passing.
3:48 to go here in the second quarter. Be a 1st and 10 from the 11. And I don't know what the clock was at when they started this drive, but they've had it for at least 5 or 6 minutes.
The clock was it was at the 7-minute mark, maybe the 8-minute mark. They've had it for a while.
It seems like they've had, 2-3 plays every time they get a first down. It'll be a 1st to goal here from the 10 out of the gun. Mahomes takes it. He's going to move out to the left, looking, cooking, throwing. He's got a man. And I think he's in. Touchdown, Chiefs. 3:18 to go here in the second quarter. Sammy Watkins, the forgotten man.
I completely forgot Sammy Watkins is on the Chiefs.
Yeah, he's a free agent next year.
This man, Sammy Watkins, man. But, look at that. The Chiefs, I'm telling you, this is the same way they got the touchdown on the first drive. This is exactly how I want the Giants offense to be. Run, run, run. They catch them off guard with the pass.
That was Hargraves in coverage. A lot of Giants fans wanted us to draft Hargraves a few years ago. Mike, man, thanks so much for love. I appreciate it. He says you can't stop this offense. Too many weapons. This offense is ridiculous. We're going to see if he was down here. I think he's going to be a half-yard short here. I think he's going to be.
It looks like that shoulder hit the ground before it crossed the plane.
Yeah, I mean, they're still going to score here, but now probably Hilaire's going to get credit for the touchdown. But I think they're going to be about a quarter-yard short. They're going to They're going to take a look at this. 3:18 to go in the second quarter.
Either way, like I said, man, the way the Chiefs are running their offense or the way the Giants should be running their offense this year.
Yeah, what's going on, Sports Up, man? Thanks for popping in the stream, buddy. Once again, thank you guys for all the great support. I always do appreciate it. That's great.
Shout out to Tana's movie channel. You should definitely make a video on Adam Sandler movies since we were talking about earlier.
I'm definitely going to be doing some more movies when I have time. It's tough right now with, obviously football getting back into the fold. And but I do want to get more content up on that movie channel. But thank you guys for being here. I do appreciate it, man. What's going on there, Charles Dale? Christopher Tony, Chiefs still on pace from last year. Yeah. Chris, you knew it was kind of like the Texans last year. Like we were saying in the first quarter, everybody's getting excited. We're saying, all right. It took them about a quarter against the Texans last year. Let them get their feet underneath them.
All they need to do is just shake off that little bit of rust.
Yeah, and you're starting to see it, man. Hilaire looks great. This Chiefs offense they're better than last year. I mean,
would you say that?
I think this offense could be better than last year's offense.
Well, the way Hilaire is running, this man is. Let me pull up his stats. I don't know what he's averaging, but he's got to be averaging like 6-7 yards a carry right now. It's ridiculous. He's 9-65. He's averaging 7.2 yards a carry. Obviously, he's not going to do that over the season, but this is going to be a deadly running back so far, man.
Yeah. What's going on there? Green Eyes, thanks for popping in. What's going on, Mike Lowe? What's going on, Rafael DeLuna? Andy Reid running the football. Yeah, man. Andy Reid's running the football tonight, man. Year-to-year improvement. What's going on, Kay, man? Thanks for popping in, buddy.
Oh, yeah, I saw that crazy score. I forgot who it was. Beat the Marlins 29-9. It looked like a football game score.
I think it was the Braves. if I'm not mistaken. I think
it might be the Braves. Yeah,
I think it was. I could be wrong. It was a divisional game. I know that.
I've never seen such a high-scoring baseball game before.
Yeah, it was like a football score.
Yeah, Barstool Sports tweeted on Twitter, "Football is back," and it was a screenshot of that score.
It's not half yet. We got about 3.5 minutes left, Master TB. And after, no, the power didn't go out. Sorry, it's 13-7, but I'm about to change it. I'm gonna make it 7-7 because they're gonna overturn this. Score 7-7. But they're gonna be on the half-yard line, first to goal. The Chiefs are about to score a touchdown. Oh, elbows down there. It's like it's not even the half-yard line. It is like the inch yard line. You're talking like maybe a quarter of a yard, Hub.
It's the half of the half-yard line. Yeah, the quarter-yard line.
Yeah. It'll be a 2nd and goal here. You could see a QB sneak here. I mean, I know you don't want to get your quarterback banged up, but he's in the shotgun, though, so I don't expect that. You
know what they could do? Pass it to the offensive lineman like they did last year.
Hilaire gets hit in the backfield. I don't like that call. He loses a yard there. You've got it on that quarter-yard line. Line up with an I formation. If you're going to run the ball, do it that way. Don't do it out of
I hate it when they don't do I formation on like the 1-yard line and stuff like that. Just give the running back the lane and let them boost up.
You're getting too cute there, man. But it's going to be a 3rd and goal now. They lost a yard on that play. And a big J.J. Watt got great penetration up the middle.
I still fully expect them to score, but yeah, it's just a matter of when.
Now they're on the 2 almost. 3rd and goal here from about the 2. Watkins in motion, throws to Watkins. Watkins is in. Touchdown, Chiefs. Didn't matter.
Yeah. And Watkins did get credit for the touchdown after all.
Yeah. Yeah. So you got an extra catch. You got your touchdown. 16. Listen to the length of this drive. 16 plays, 91 yards, 9 minutes.
That is my dream offense, man. You chop down the clock and you use the pass, but you use the run so well. The run set up everything in the second half of that drive.
Unbelievable. That's a picture-perfect drive.
Mm-hmm.
You shoot up more than half of a quarter.
You shoot up basically the whole quarter, my guy. Basically the whole quarter. Because the Texans had it for like the beginning. So you just used up the rest of the quarter.
You know that Texas defense is on fumes, and they're going to have to go right back on the field in the second half.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point, actually. Can Deshaun Watson and his offense get a quick score in the 2-minute workout now?
So here we go. Butker lining up for the extra point. 13-7 Chiefs. Snap, hold, kick, good. 14-7. Let's change the score. Good game so far, though. Good game.
Good game. Bigger Mike, we're sorry about that, man. Hopefully we could see you tune back in later. It's a YouTube thing, man.
Yeah, it's something with YouTube, Mike. Supposedly it's been happening not just in my stream, all over. So I apologize if it's bugging.
Oh, Joe Judge made a Twitter account? Let me go follow this man right now.
Joe Judge made a Twitter account?
That's what somebody said in the chat. I'm about to look it
up. Mike says that's it. Yeah. I mean, I've been talking about that the whole offseason, Mike, with the Giants. That's exactly how you hide your bad defense. You mask it with a ball control offense, a team that could chew up the clock. That's exactly what the Chiefs have done throughout this entire first half. Not that the Chiefs have a bad defense.
So, yeah, Joe Judge does indeed have a Twitter. What in the world? He's had a Twitter account since July of 2020. Why have I not known about this? Oh, it's because he has 0 tweets. That's why.
Chiefs getting set to kick it away. Carter's back for the to field it. 2:26 to go here in the second quarter, and Butker's going to kick it away. Yeah, you're right. I mean, you look at the stands, you're right. They're absolutely spread out there. He's going to field it from a yard deep. He's going to take it out to the 15, tackle down at the 19-yard line. Good coverage there by the Chiefs. Texans will start there. 2:22 to go. They still got all 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Plenty of time here for Watson.
It looks like the Chiefs have learned how to be better in terms of being punt coverage and whatnot.
Yeah. Yes, good call there.
Watson's going to have to work some magic to tie up this game right here.
Do I believe in Gano? I mean, the way he's played in training camp, he's played great. We'll see how he does in the regular season, but, I mean, by all accounts, he's looked good. I don't think he missed a kick in training camp.
Yeah, I have complete faith in Gano, man.
1st and 10, and a nice call there. They fake the handoff. It's a tight end screen. They take it out of the Chiefs' playbook, and it's Fells on the catch for about 7. I don't think they're gonna get another playoff before the 2-minute warning. But again, still plenty of time. You got it at the 28. You got 3 timeouts. You got plenty of time.
Yeah, I think they designed the play specifically to kind of run it down to the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, so they'll have it at the 27. It'll be a 2nd and 3. We're gonna go to commercial break. 2-minute warning. 14-7 Chiefs. Houston ball.
Cheese Whiz, I agree, man. If we don't see some new Eli and Payne commercials because they're both retired, thumbs up. We need to see some new commercials from them too.
Yeah, sorry about the lags, guys. Sorry about the lags. I can't. You got to write to YouTube about that. Let's see what we got here. On this day in 1945, Mike the Headless Chicken lost most of his head and survived for 18 months. Okay. That was interesting. Fun with education. I missed you, buddy. He always comes up with the random facts.
These are fun facts? That's a fact?
I guess so.
How in the world does a chicken survive without a head for 18 months?
I don't think they do. There's no way.
Yeah, come on, man. Not Mike. Fun with education. Mike didn't exist, did he? This day in 1945. Come on now.
Great Wood says, I'm tired of seeing Barkley in commercials. You want to see him winning Super Bowls.
Wales says DirecTV is behind. You watching on Optimum? I'm watching on a Reddit stream. What are you watching on, Chris?
I'm watching on Altice Cable.
There you go. I'm guessing DirecTV satellite ain't working out, man, or it's not as fast.
DirecTV, I used to be a cable technician, so I know DirecTV always runs behind cable. I think it's because the transmission to the satellite, it's slow. I don't know.
I would assume then Fios would be the fastest because they have the fastest internet, or no?
Probably. I don't know. I would guess. I don't know, but I know that satellite always runs behind cable.
Don't even get me started on Spectrum. I used to have Spectrum. They used to be behind a couple of times as well.
Yeah, no, fun with education. I know, my man. You're awesome. You're always in my streams, man, during the NFL, man. Thanks for being here, buddy.
He says I only come for the live NFL. That's why. Yeah.
Wells says it's only it's 2 minutes behind. Yeah, I don't know. You know, I do know. I didn't know it was 2 minutes behind, but I did know that there's usually a lag with DirecTV. And another reason I know that is because I used to go to the sports bar every Sunday to watch football, and some of the TVs would be on. They'd have both in case one would go down. You know, if it rained and the satellite wasn't working. So some of the TVs would be on cable, some of the TVs would be on the dish, and one would be ahead of the other. The cable would always be ahead of the DirecTV.
In that case, if they had it, just in case DirecTV went down, why didn't they just stick to cable? I don't know.
Well, you don't get the Sunday ticket with cable.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah, DirecTV is the only one that offers the Sunday ticket, so you can only get the local games on cable. Watson out of the gun, turns hands to Johnson. Johnson dances, prances. Picks up maybe a yard. It'll be about a 3rd and 2. Minute 50 to go. The clock's still ticking. Now, if you're Houston, you may not want to hurry up here because if you don't get this, you're going to give the ball back to Kansas City with a minute 20 and 3 timeouts.
Yeah, that's way too much time for Mahomes. In that case, they'll just go all pass and get down there.
There's a big play here. You got to get this first down if you're Houston. From the pistol, out of the 20, from the 28, Johnson gets the 4-yard carry, first down. And now you got to hurry up. They're going to use their first timeout.
Steve Spagnuolo's defense really making a good move here, man.
Minute 26 to go here in the second quarter. Spectrum has the Sunday ticket since when? Did they just get it?
Yeah, I just saw that. What were you talking about? I never knew they had that.
I didn't think they ever had that. What's going on there, Nerf Swag? Thanks for popping in the stream, man.
Chris Gonzalez, you literally look up NFL Reddit stream on Google. That's how.
Yeah, Wells, that's the thing. If you live in the sticks, you have to get the dish.
But I know some people have to get Comcast. I don't know how Comcast is.
Here comes Watson coming out in the shotgun from his own 32. He's got Johnson to his left. It's a 3-wide set. Chiefs showing blitz. They come with 5. Good protection there. Looks right, throws right. Got a man. Batted up in the air. Great coverage there by the Chiefs.
I'm telling you, man, this Chiefs defense is not letting up. It almost seems like they perform average, just to hold teams back. But when it comes to crunch time, like 2-minute warnings, they just turn it up a notch.
That's a rookie corner there. Snead. Good coverage there on Cooks.
Speaking of rookie corners, Darnay Holmes, Defensive Rookie of the Year. You heard it here first.
What a great play there.
Nice batted pass on Brandon Cooks. Now, Brandon Cooks was questionable before the game, so is he still affected, or is that just great all-out defensive play?
I don't know. 2nd and 10 from the 32. Watson takes it. He's got a clean pocket. He's going to buy some times with the legs. He's going to throw, hits his man Johnson out of the backfield. He's going to pick up 15, and he gets out of bounds. Minute 11 to go. They preserve those timeouts.
I don't think they're going for a touchdown here with passes to, basically passes in the flats.
It's a good play. I mean, you got out of bounds. You stop the clock.
It is a good play for sure. It is a good play. I don't know. Do you think Bill O'Brien might be saying, let's go for a field goal?
I think they're taking what the defense gives them. They're almost at midfield here. They're at the 47. Minute 11 to go, 2 timeouts. Watson out of the gun, takes the snap. They come with the blitz, and he's got to get rid of it. Minute 07 to go, incomplete pass. They're getting good pressure.
Chris Jones 100% living up to that extension, man. Speaking of which, the Chiefs somehow managed to keep all their big players.
What's going on there, Mercedes-Benz? Thanks for popping in the stream, man. I know a site where you can watch all games for free. There you go, Kevin. Man, I like both teams here. I don't know who to cheer for. What's going on, Ray, man? Thanks for popping in, buddy. Yeah, this is a good game, man. This is a good matchup. I think the Chiefs, like I've said, are going to win this handily, but I hope for a good game. A lot of times when I call these games, they're blowouts. I'm hoping for a good game. Watson out of the gun, a $1:07 to go here in the second quarter from the 47. Chiefs come with a blitz. He's got, what a nifty move there by the tight end. Oh, what a play down to the 33-yard line.
This man Fells. That's 2 big plays now from Fells.
He was doing a little, that was Akins. It's another tight end. He was doing a little work.
Akins.
50 seconds to go here in the second from the 33. They're in the hurry-up offense. 48 seconds. Watson takes it, bakes it, throws down the left sideline. Incomplete. It will stop the clock. 42 seconds to go.
I got excited for a second, bro. I even sat up in the chair. I was like, hold up. But the tight end play by the Texans surprising me.
Yeah, Tyler, I don't know why YouTube's messing up tonight, man. Not just here. It's YouTube in general.
Mahomes is a Mets fan?
Well, his dad pitched for the Mets.
Well, then.
Yeah,
this is new information.
Pitcher for the Mets, so I think he is a Mets fan.
This is new information. Like, you would expect him to go out and, get a stake in the Mets, but he went out and got one in the Royals.
2nd and 10 here from the 33. Man in motion, takes the snap. Watson drops back to pass, breaks the tackle, throws, and he kind of just got rid of that there. Was looking for Duke Johnson. 36 seconds to go, 3rd and 10. Great pressure from the Chiefs.
What are you thinking on this 3rd and 10? Are they getting the conversion here? Because it's like you said, Chiefs defense and the pass rush is really playing good game right now.
If you're the Chiefs here, you got a 3rd and 10. I bring pressure. I do. You've been getting after him. You got to look out for Watson's legs here. He could certainly pick up a first down with the legs. They got 2 timeouts. You could still run the football if you see an opening here if you're Watson. I'm looking for the tight end over the middle, though, if they bring the blitz here. We'll see what happens. 3rd and 10.
I'm looking for the tight end over the middle, or I'm hoping Will Fuller breaks for one like he usually does.
And they come with 6. Do a good job of picking it up. Looks right, throws right, and incomplete. Was looking for Fuller on the right sideline. And they hold him to a field goal opportunity. 30 seconds to go. Chiefs still with 3 timeouts. I don't think you'll have enough time. I think they'll probably kneel it before the half.
Never counted out, but yeah, like I said, he was definitely looking for Will Fuller to break one. Kind of overthrew it a little bit, actually. Hey, there might have been a chance he could have placed that better, but it is what it is. Chiefs defense surprising me a lot.
And it's gonna be this is a huge field goal attempt here. You make it a 4-point game before the half. It's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be 51 yards. From the right hash.
And this is the first time we get to see the special teams for the Chiefs try and block a field goal. We saw them on an extra point. Let's see if they can get something crazy.
He missed it wide right. You can't be doing that, Hub.
Yo, do we have Matt Gay out here kicking?
Come on. I think that whoever that is, Fairbarn. What kind of name is that?
Oh, it's like Kaimi Fairbairn. Hey, no. Look at the replay, Chris. I'm not saying that he shouldn't have missed it, but like 3 Chiefs were in his face. That's what I was saying earlier. Chiefs on special teams are better than people think. 3 Chiefs got there in his face before he got to kick it.
And Yuri, man, thanks so much for love. I appreciate it. He says the judge slammed the hammer. We needed it. Yeah, Judge was pissed off today.
Oh, can you shed some light on that? I saw your video put out. I didn't get to actually watch it. What happened?
We'll talk about it at halftime. We got 25 seconds here, and the Chiefs suddenly have it at midfield with 3 timeouts, by the way. Mahomes out of the gun, running back in motion. Mahomes looks right, incomplete. 22 seconds. Yeah, we'll just wait till halftime. This is going to be over in a second, and then we'll talk about Joe Judge for all the Giants fans in here. But yeah, Joe Judge lit some fire into the football team today, Hub.
He's living up to what he's saying he's gonna do, I'm guessing.
Disciplinarian, my man. 22 seconds to go here in the second quarter. 14-7 Chiefs. Chiefs still with 3 timeouts. You still got plenty of time here to get a field goal before the half.
Sabrina, my guess is pumped in noise. We were actually talking about that before we went live, if they're still going to pump in noise or not, because it is sounding a bit loud to be just like 20% of the crowd.
And here's Mahomes out of the gun from the 41, takes it, looks, throws over the middle, caught, down to the 42. That's a first down. They got to use a timeout, and
they have 3 timeouts. Yeah, like there's no way they should not be using it.
14 seconds to go. Sammy Watkins goes up and grabs it like a rebound. It looked like Dennis Rodman there.
Ooh. Now, that actually kind of looked the way he extended backwards a little bit. Not the helmet catch, but kind of looked like Tyree the way his body curved.
Yes. So we got a commercial break real quick. And basically what came out with Judge today, Judge got to practice today. They were warming up, they were stretching, and Judge lit into the football team. He got
practice didn't even get going, really.
Supposedly, yeah, they hadn't even really started the practice yet, but he didn't like what he saw. He felt like they were goofing around, whatever it may have been. Supposedly, he was dropping tons of F-bombs. It was so bad, they made the media leave. It was that bad. And then the media had to come back after the fact. They asked Judge about it. They asked the players about it, rather. They stopped the practice. They started from scratch. We're back at it. First and 10 here from the 42, 16 seconds to go. Mahomes takes the snap out of the gun. Looks, cooks, throws over the middle. Nice adjustment there by Kelsey. Kelsey, stiff arm, and they're in field goal range. Just like that, down to the 31. There is a flag. 9 seconds to go. We'll see who it's on.
So, yeah, what I'm wondering is, well, how do the players feel about this? Did the players get to did they even get to ask the players how they felt about it?
Yes. We'll talk about it at halftime because we got 9 seconds left.
Mm-hmm.
But, yes, Barkley talked about it as well as Blake Martinez talked about it. This is going to be a personal foul, so now this is going to be half the distance to the goal. You could take a shot at the end.
Personal foul on who?
They're going to have it at the 15.
Just like that, the Chiefs are about to go up 21-7. I can't see them not scoring. They still have 2 timeouts.
You got 9 seconds. You could maybe take 2 shots. I don't know. We'll see how long it takes on the first shot.
I could definitely see them taking 2 shots. Mahomes has a quick trigger. Oh, yeah, that looks, what is that, like a horse collar or something?
No. So now they got it at like the 16, the 15. The 16, first and 10, maybe only 1. It depends how long it takes, but everything's open here. You could throw it over the middle with 2 timeouts. Mahomes out of the gun from the 16, takes the snap, drops back, throws down the middle. There's a flag on the play, picked off. I don't think he got both feet, and he didn't, but there's a flag. 4 seconds to go, so I don't think they have enough time. Mm-hmm. Even if the flag is on Houston, I think they have to attempt the field goal here.
Either way, they're going to go up 2 possessions.
That's a smart penalty by Houston, to tell you the truth, because they know the time's going to come off the clock. As long as it's not a pass interference in the end zone,
mm-hmm.
they force them to kick a field goal anyway.
That kind of reminds me a little bit of what Vrabel did last year against the Patriots, taking penalties on purpose.
Yeah, and I don't know how to pronounce your name. You come in here all the time, though. I appreciate you for being here. John Ladega. He says, I have a feeling the game will get out of hand for the Texans in the second half. Mahomes, I agree.
You could argue that it's getting out of hand right now.
Well, if they go up 10 here, they start with the ball. They score a touchdown in the first drive. It could be big trouble for Houston having to play from behind, especially the way that this Chiefs defense has been getting after the quarterback.
Mm-hmm. The Chiefs defense, once again, surprised me, man.
29-yard attempt here to try to go up 10, and this will take us to the half. Snap, hold, kick. Good. And that'll do it. We're going to go to the half here, guys. So after 2 quarters, it is Kansas City 17, Houston 7. Let me change the quarter as well. We'll go to half. Well, I'm just going to write third quarters because I'm lazy.
Mm-hmm.
And there you go. 17-7 Kansas City. Great first half of football. I'm glad that it's back, Hub.
Exactly. Listen, it's looking a lot better than I expected to tell you the truth. We had one unfortunate injury. I don't know if 99 for the Chiefs is okay. But honestly, after like about the first couple of drives, both teams seem to get their sloppiness out of the way, which I'm, pleasantly surprised by.
Yeah. Great game so far. In a fantasy, my team is amazing. 32.52. Well, I'm guessing you have Clyde Edwards-Helaire. If you do, well, you could have Kelsey too. Too bad the Giants can't be a winning team. Oh The pain. Fun with Education writes, halftime. Yeah, so we'll talk about the Giants real quick. Yeah, so Martinez came out, and he said that he's never seen anything like that before since he's been in the NFL. Like, he said the team responded very well, but he's never seen that before ever in the NFL, the way that Judge responded to the team today. And then Barkley was quoted as saying that he absolutely loved it. So the team seems to be rallying around Judge. I had the theory of, is it possible that Judge knew going into the practice that he was going to do that no matter what? Because you're 4 days out. He wants to keep this team on their toes.
That's what I'm thinking too. I'm like, it's very, very funny timing that this happens basically on what is going to be one of the last practices before they actually go out and play football. A part of me was wondering that, is it a coincidence that it happened now? And now I'm wondering is, what in the world were they doing? Because the practice didn't even get going. Were they, even if they were goofing off, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure Judge has seen them goofing off before, but not laid into them like that. It makes me wonder what was happening. Were they getting too comfortable in practice? Were they like, hey, man, let's take it easy because it's only 4 days away. We got this. Well, what do you think was happening?
I think Judge went into the practice today saying to himself, if I get any opportunity to yell at these guys, I'm going to do it. And I'm glad that he did. I mean, we heard all the stories last year with the coaches on our team, how players were falling asleep in meetings, didn't know the playbook. Hub, we don't got time for that.
We literally don't. We need a disciplinarian. Look at the Giants when they had a disciplinarian, when they had Parcells, when they had Coughlin. Championships happen. Winning happens when you have a disciplinarian, at least with the Giants. All right?
This team needs a culture shock, in my opinion. And, any Giants fans that's complaining about Judge and the way he's handling things, I don't understand it. You were the same people that were complaining about people falling asleep in meetings, not knowing the playbook. We have a young team. We have a team that I think you could teach a new dog new tricks. It's what I've said all along. You bring in Joe Judge. He's setting the culture. He's setting the foundation. And if it works and we start winning games, say we win 6 games, we stay close with teams this year, and the team is starting.
I just want to say, I think PTA is backstage. I'm not sure.
He is backstage. Let me bring Pest in.
Yeah.
We got Pest in the chat.
Shout out to Pest.
Say something. What's going on, Pest?
What's up? How you guys doing, man? Every time Tanner gets involved, I change my whole style up. I wasn't ever going to show my face on YouTube, and Tanner made me do it. And then now, right, I get the absolute privilege to come in and be a part of a live stream, something I've dreamed about as a wee lad. And I had to change my entire setup so that I'd be able to see the game and see the stream, even though you guys appear to be in the future, because as I've been sitting here backstage with the game going on, you guys have been predicting everything, man. So you guys should be making bets, apparently.
Is your stream behind or something?
Yeah, my stream's behind.
What's going on? If you guys have not checked out PTA Sports, he's another Giants creator. I've worked with him before. Great guy. I'm sure I'll be working with him again. Going over there, check out PTA Sports. He's awesome. Always brings a lot of entertainment to the streams. Glad that you're here, buddy. And have you been watching? I'm assuming you've been watching the game.
Yeah, I've been watching.
What do you think? What do you think so far?
I'm surprised that the game's not sloppier. I'm surprised that there's not more ticky-tack penalties, false starts, offsides, holding. It's been a relatively clean game. I'm just happy that there's football, to be honest with you. I'm happy to be able to sit here, drink some beer and watch a game. It's just been pretty damn awesome.
I agree with you, man.
To get some football back, and this is just an appetizer for the main event on Monday.
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
This kind of gives me a little bit of confidence because I was telling Tanner right before you popped in, I'm surprised that they cleaned up the sloppiness so quickly. It was really just after one drive. Giving me some confidence that maybe Monday night's game won't be as sloppy as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, absolutely. Devin says, Tannen, -3.5 Chiefs second half. Devin, I'm not telling you how to spend your money. I don't want you sending people after me if I'm wrong, but I told you my picks video. This is one of the games I'm most confident with this week. If I was a bettor, the -9.5, I would have laughed at it. And the -3.5 in the second half, I would have laughed at it. I think the Chiefs are going to win this game by at least 14 points. They're up by 10 at the half. I'm taking the -3.5, and then I'm taking the Chiefs in the second half. I think the Chiefs are going to blow them out.
If the Chiefs come out and score, which is very much what can happen, yeah, it's probably going to be like a 2-score win.
Yeah. This was one of the games that I was most confident with picking this week. Andy Reid, to me, guys, he's the best coach in the league, not named Bill Belichick. And when you give him a month to prepare for a football game with a team as talented as the Chiefs, it shows. And I mean, you got literally like the worst coach in football, Bill O'Brien, going up against the best. What do you think is going to happen?
I kind of knew like off top that Kansas City was going to win this game running away. I had a conversation with Big Blue Jabroni last night, and we talked about this game, and I was like, yo, the Kansas City's going to win by double digits. Like, it's going to be easy. And I really think that that's what's going to happen right now. Yeah,
I agree. Mahomes is just ridiculous. And the thing that's been scariest about this game is how good the rookie running back is. Hilaire. Because you add him to this offense, now you get a dynamic running back to go with Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, Sammy Watkins, everybody else, Pat Mahomes. I don't know how you stop this offense.
Yeah, it's scary. This offense looks scary good. It almost looks like after that first drive, it just looked like clockwork. But even with the very first Kansas City drive, it was just bang, bang, bang up the field. And you know, it only got stopped because of a drop touchdown pass that was like, you know, that close to being a touchdown. But since the beginning of the game, this Kansas City offense has just looked efficient. You can tell they've been putting that work in, even though there was no preseason. And that's the scariest part, is that they look this efficient and this good with no preseason, no training camp, no nothing.
Bro, can you imagine if they had a preseason and training camp?
Listen,
Jesus Christ,
we could be talking about a team that doesn't lose a game and actually wins the Super Bowl. It's scary. It's scary how good this Chiefs offense is looking. It's a well-oiled machine.
Michael O'Brien says, Tana, I put $1,000 on the Chiefs to cover the spread because of you. Let's go, boss.
Listen, you better not come at him if that $1,000 falls. Don't come at him.
Sports, anything can happen, but I hope they cover for you. And I don't know if you bet them before the game or the halftime spread, but whatever. I'm confident.
How much do you win? How much do you actually win based off that $1,000 bet? That's what I want to know.
Usually, when you bet the spread, not that I bet, but when I was at Vegas, I think it's like minus 110. So you don't quite get 1-to-1. Yeah, but I think they're going to cover it. This was one of the easier games for me to predict this week. Karan, man, thanks so much for love. I appreciate it. He says, yo, the Rams Stadium is fire. Also, Giants are worth $4.39 billion. How can we play in such a dumb...
Let me answer this, Chris, real quick. Before you answer, have you ever been to MetLife Stadium?
I have.
No, I'm talking to Karan.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to MetLife Stadium, bro? MetLife Stadium is one of the most high-tech stadiums out there because it was one of the more recently built stadiums.
MetLife, Pippin?
I don't like the stadium, though. I'm kind of...
What are you talking about?
MetLife Stadium is one of the most, one of the most advanced, one of the most newer, one of the most well-capacitated, well-working stadiums in the entire NFL.
MetLife Stadium is amazing.
Maybe the technology is good. I am not a big fan of the stadium. I was underwhelmed with it. I thought it would be much better. And I get what he's saying because we paid nearly the same amount of money that the Cowboys did for their stadium. But my answer to you, Karan, what are the taxes like in New Jersey and New York? What are the taxes like in Dallas?
Texas has no state tax. Texas has no state tax.
It gets you a lot more in Dallas than it does in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah. MetLife, bro. Listen, bro. MetLife was built in 2010, which I think speaks to the fact that it's still a really good stadium. But I will say, if you're comparing it to like SoFi and Allegiant Stadium, which are two of the most beautiful pieces of architecture I've ever seen in my life, the stadium for Rams and Vegas Raiders respectively, then it's not fair because like technology has moved so much in the past 10 years for like construction as well. And, like SoFi has like a goddamn, they have a curved screen around the top of their thing. And Allegiant Stadium, one of their entire walls on the outside is a gigantic screen. It's not exactly fair to compare it to that.
Yeah. That was mean. I support the team if they played in. Oh yeah, we all support the team no matter where they play. I don't care if they play. I don't care if they play in a sandlot. I honestly don't care. I mean, obviously, I had higher expectations for the stadium personally. I get why people were like, but
listen, if we're gonna hate on a stadium, let's hate on like Soldier Field or First Energy Stadium or something like that, my guy.
And Chizolo, man, thanks so much for love. I appreciate it, man. House in Texas with $700K would be $5 million in New Jersey. Yeah, he's absolutely right. I remember when I was in Texas, apartments were going for like $1,400 and it was a huge, 2-bedroom. You had a brand new.
How many square feet?
In New York, that's $3,000. So
Jesus.
It's just completely different. It's night and day. New Yorkers have it tough, guys.
Don't even get me started on somebody like on some place like Arizona or something, man.
A diehard Giants fan. This setup is temporary. I just did this for Chris the Entertainer. It ain't staying this way. All right, you guys got to understand, man. My setup is an iMac. Okay, so I had to move the iMac and the desk over so that I could have like the screen here and the TV over here. This ain't staying like this. All right, no.
And if you guys haven't done so, by the way, subscribe to both these gentlemen. I'm sure that they'll put the links in the chat below. Check them both out. Two great Giants content creators. They're always working together, and they'll be on my channel as well throughout the year. So check them out.
Oh yes, it's going down, y'all. It is going down.
Matter of fact, I was thinking about doing the night before the game. I always want to have like subscribers on, but I was thinking about doing a Giants roundtable once a week, maybe the day after the game, like on a Tuesday night to talk about it, to recap it. Or on a Monday night.
I can do Tuesdays. I can do Tuesdays, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. I would like to do that where we have like 5-6 Giant guys on once a week. So I was thinking about doing that. Chizola, man, I appreciate it. Boys, we win it on Monday. Can't wait. Stand up. Chizola, I love the confidence.
I'm not counting it out, but I'm also not saying that it's gonna happen.
Listen. All right, you guys are going to be big mad at me, okay? Because I don't see us winning this game, but I think it'll be close. I think we'll be competitive, and I'm excited to watch this game. You guys have no idea. I'm going to be like ready to throw up minutes before the game, like I'm getting ready to go out on the field. It's going to be.
I haven't gotten your guys' opinions on the game overall. What's your guys' takes on the game? What do the Giants need to do to win this football game on Monday?
Well, I'll go first. I don't want to completely spoil my preview video that like So like, by the way, if you guys do check out channel, that's gonna be out tomorrow. My main point is we have to keep it a running game, because I believe if it becomes a game where it's in the trenches and it depends on who can run the ball, more effectively, I believe the Giants really have a chance to win, because I ain't got faith in the Steelers' offensive line. Even before the Castro went down, I didn't have faith in their offensive line. Then he did go down. And at that point where the offensive lines are basically equal, you could kind of make an argument maybe even the Giants are better. It comes down to the running backs, and obviously we have a better running back in Saquon. So for us to win the game or have a chance to win the game, we have to keep it within a running type situation, both for the Giants and the Steelers. So that means our secondary has to come up and make them run the ball.
Yeah, I completely agree. Period, end of story. I think we're going to do a good job stuffing the run. And Chizola, man, thanks again for the love, man. He says, play great defense on Big Ben and have a run game. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
I completely agree with that, and I'm going to let Pest talk about it as well. But I think that's the key to this game. We're about set to get started here. But it's stuff the run with the injury to Castro, stuff the run, and we're going to have to run the football. You're going to have to win the time possession with Saquon Barkley. But, guys, we're getting ready here for the third quarter. We had great action there, but to me, guys, if the Chiefs score a touchdown in this drive, they kind of put the game away.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I do.
Oh yeah, 100%. If the Chiefs,
no, go on, Pest, go on.
If the Chiefs score right now and Texans don't respond, it's done. It's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Chiefs, they don't blow leads. They come back from leads. They keep their leads.
Zach, we'll get to that in 1 second, man. Thanks so much for the love. I appreciate it. We're getting ready here for the first play of the third quarter. The Chiefs' offense has been so balanced. The running attack, the passing attack. We'll see what they do coming out here in the shotgun formation. He's got Clyde Hilaire to his left. Had a great first half. Here we are, first play of the third quarter. Mahomes takes it, bakes it, looks right, throws right, got Hill. Hill pushed out of bounds for a gain of 7. It'll be a 2nd and 3. Zach, man, thanks for the love. He writes, Wildcat? Maybe the Giants will get creative. Joe Judge was asked today. I thought this was interesting. I didn't talk about it in my video. I meant to. Was asked about potentially using Jabril Peppers in the offense.
Yeah, somebody asked him about using him as a running back because he did that in Michigan.
That'd be interesting. Maybe here and there, just a different wrinkle.
Yeah, and Jabril Peppers as a running back in Michigan was probably their best running back, even though he was only used there a couple of times.
It'll be a 2nd and 3 here out of the I formation. Tight end in motion, right to left, turns, hands to Hilaire. Hilaire breaks that tackle. Nice move there. Bounces it out to the left of the 40, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 43. This guy's unbelievable.
Yo,
Clyde looks a little too good, man.
This kid is something else, man. I'm impressed by this kid and the way he runs. He's got such a low center of gravity, and he's built real bottom heavy. This is going to be one of those kids that is going to be a nightmare to tackle.
The thing is, he's going to last as well, Pest, because I saw somebody comment earlier with the amount of times that LSU passed the ball the past 2 years, he wasn't really used that much. So he has a lot of time left on his wheels.
Shotgun formation here at the 43, 1st and 10 for Mahomes. Takes the snap, drops back, has time, looks right, throws right, caught up to the 44 for about a gain of 14. This is like a game of Madden at this point for the Chiefs. Watkins on the catch.
This is just too easy. It's too easy.
A game of Madden on our rookie mode, guys.
It's too easy. Oh, it's crazy because Mahomes just been dotting these guys up all day, just bang, bang, bang. And when he's not dotting them up, the rook is running down their throats.
And Chizol, I'll get to that in 1 second here. But yeah, Watkins, surprisingly, I just saw the stats. He's got 6 catches. I didn't think he had that many catches. Mahomes out of the gun, takes the snap, turns, hands to the backup running back, Williams. Williams picks up 2 off right tackle. And Chizol, man, I really appreciate it. He says, I feel like Darnay and James can give Ben a hard time. I sure hope so. I do think we're going to be able to get pressure up the middle on Ben because of the injury to the guard. And it's going to be up to the guys off the edge, whether it's corners, safeties, or linebackers coming on blitzes to get home. I think we are going to blitz a ton in that game.
I think Darnay's going to give him a hard time.
Look at the time of possession.
I missed it. What was it?
They're doubling them up. It's 21-10.
This is just.
That's all off of that last drive, by the way, the drive before the half.
Yeah, the 9 minutes.
Where they took 9 minutes, yeah.
Snap drops, Bob's. There's a flag. I think it's going to be offside on Whitney Merciless.
Zach Phillips with a $5 super chat, Tanner.
Oh, I got a super chat. Okay, full start. Zach, man, thanks for love. I appreciate it. He says, do you think Garrett will use the Wildcat? Yeah, somebody else just asked about that. I think I'll put it this way.
Whoa, did you see just the amount of comments that just came out of nowhere?
What does that say? I know I'm getting banned, but the NFL is dead to me. Copy and paste. Come on, stop with that nonsense, guys. We don't need that. Let's just watch sports. Let's
get him out of here.
I mean, come on, man. Second,
get him out of here.
Everybody's entitled to whatever their opinions may be. Leave it. Keep them separated when it comes to sports. That's just my take on it. Mahomes out of the gun, 2nd and 13. 3 wide receivers to the left. 12-16 to go here in the third quarter. Looks right, throws right, got a man that's caught by Hill. Hill breaks a tackle, still on his feet. Picks up 14 and a first down there for the Chiefs. 12:08 to go here in the third quarter.
All I'm going to say is the Texans defense is gassed.
All I'm going to say is that I'm going to be kicking some bootay in fantasy football because y'all know who my quarterback is, right?
Yeah. This man took Mahomes in the second round.
Y'all know who my quarterback is, right?
Mahomes is kicking ass, that's for sure. But I'm going to get back to that Wildcat talk in a second, buddy. When we get a commercial break, just the Chiefs, you don't get a second to breathe with this Chiefs offense. They just go.
I'm telling you, man, this Texans defense is going to be dead by the end of the quarter. They're going to be dead in the water.
They're probably already dead.
Action, has time, looks, throws, caught at the 35. Look at this guy dancing, prancing, spins out of a tackle, picks up about 7. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Ooh. I'm a little bit behind, but I'm not that much behind. This is wow. This is too easy. It's too easy.
Yo, the Chiefs' offensive line blocking right now is just amazing in pass pro and in the run game.
Joey F says, I can't wait for the draft. I know it's months away. Joey, let's enjoy this season. We'll talk draft at the end of the year. Let's enjoy this.
Yeah. Yo, facts, bro. So many people are talking draft right now. I'm like, the season just began.
Oh my God! What a move by Hilaire. He had like a double cut. He breaks the tackle. He runs it in for 23. This guy's unbelievable.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire is about to be the -- running back on fantasy for week 1, bro.
My God.
Oh my God. And another 7 plays, 75 yards.
My God.
Piece of cake.
Hey, you guys want to talk about the draft?
he is so small and compact, but he runs like so fast and agile. It's crazy.
What a move. Look at this. Bing, bang. Oh my God. Whitney Merciless couldn't bring him down. Unbelievable.
I will say though,
fogged up.
Yeah, I will say though that Reed, is it number 20? That's a complete missed tackle by him. I will say that.
Snap, hold, kick, good. 24-7. I want to get a little bit more into that Wildcat talk, I guess, for the Giants. I think we're going to get a commercial break here. I do think the Giants I don't know if it'll be a while. I think they're going to have a lot more creativity this offense. I really do. I think Garrett's going to bring that to it. I think Judge is a guy that kind of thinks outside the box with the versatility. I think you will see some creative play calling week 1.
Listen, not only creative play calling in the offense, but don't be surprised if there's going to be some in the special teams as well, because a lot of people forget in the last couple of practices, Riley Dixon was seen from a punting stance throwing the football. Mm-hmm. So don't be surprised by that as well.
I saw
Absolutely. That. And Nathan, thank you so much for love. He says, yo, me and my girlfriend's in a hot tub. New York Giants for life. What do you do with a phone in the hot tub?
Don't drop your phone, bro.
Yeah, like, first of all, put your phone away and focus on. If you and your girl is in a hot tub, you shouldn't even be paying attention to us.
You shouldn't be watching the game, bro. Yeah. Why are you watching the game?
Do what you got to do, my man. Do what you should do in that hot tub.
Fully engage with the shorty that's with you in the hot tub. So I got to give you an L. We appreciate the super chat, but I got to give you an L because your priorities is all messed up right now. You got to fix your priorities.
Hey, maybe she's a big Chiefs fan.
Maybe business was already taken care of. Who knows?
But thank you for love, man. All kidding aside, thank you for love. I appreciate it. Big Blue Jabroni, man. Thanks so much for love. He says, so glad to have football back. You and me both, man. And Chuck Sharps, man, thanks for popping in the stream. You guys are the best. You guys love working with both these guys. Love all my great supporters. Thank you to everybody for being here. But you're right, man. You're in the hot tub. You got your girl there. You gotta handle your business.
You gotta be.
Hey, y'all want to know why I wasn't in here first half? Because I was in the hot tub with the wife, okay?
He's not. He's actually not lying, by the way. He's not.
I wasn't in the hot tub, but I was with the wife. All right, that's why I wasn't here for the first half, because I got my priorities in order. All right,
you gotta do what you gotta do.
I was with the wife. That's what I was doing.
Shout out to Yuri, by the way.
Yuri, man, thanks so much for love. I appreciate it, man. He says the Judge slammed the hammer. The Giants need it, Yuri. I love, and Giants fans are so pumped up about that because we got all these McAdoo and Shermer. Like, these guys were lollipops. It was nice to have it's nice to have a guy that's lighting into this football team.
I was so happy when I read that. Listen, there's a saying in football, but there's a saying in a whole lot of things in relation to this, and it's you practice how you play. All right, you don't have an opportunity to stop and start over in a game. So you don't want to practice slow and sloppy and nasty and without energy. You want to go out there and you want to practice the exact same way you're going to play the game. So I'm all about that.
100.
I just want to say real quick before you get to Chizolo's new super chat, they showed the Rams uniform for a hot second on there. Terrible. Looks disgusting, bro. Looks like an Arena Football League uniform.
Yeah. Brings it out to the 21. Oh,
don't forget the super chat, bro.
Oh, Chizola, man. Thank you so much for that, man. I really appreciate it. And I'll get to that in 1 second. I just want to call the first play. They're showing the Rams' new stadium, by the way.
Which I was saying looks beautiful.
Stadium. I'm going to be in there. I'm going to be in that stadium. Watch me be in that stadium.
Look at that, bro. That's a screen that they have going all the way around. Completely.
That stadium is gorgeous.
Here's Watson coming out in the gun. Fells in motion, right to left. Now he's got Cobb in motion. Takes the snap, play action, looks, cooks, throws. Nice play there. He converts it to Fuller for about 8. It'll be a 2nd and 2. Chizola, man, thanks for love. He says, I picked up Fuller over OBJ in fantasy. I need Watson to come up with a big play. I just want 1 touchdown. I don't blame you for starting Fuller, to be completely honest with you, because like I was saying at the top of the stream, him, historically, when he's healthy, him and Watson have unbelievable chemistry, and you might get some garbage time points here. They're down 17. He's going to be looking to throw the football. We'll see if he can do it for you here. Watson, out. Sorry, go ahead, buddy.
Yeah, I was going to say, I always compare him and Watson to Lockett and Wilson, the type of relationship that they have.
Yeah. Hand off there to Johnson and the Johnson and Johnson duo. That's the starter, David Johnson. Pickup of 7 to about the 36, 41, whatever it is. First down regardless.
You know what? I've liked the way David Johnson has ran so far. I hope he's able to play a full season, man, because I think he's still got the juice.
He's been pretty consistent.
Yeah, he looked great the first drive, and he's going to give it right back to him. And look, good hard run there again by Johnson. He gets 3 yards, but it's a good run. He falls forward for 3. Could have gotten nothing there.
I mean, when you've got someone with, I mean, I've always thought David Johnson had a high ceiling. So, like, I know people gave the Texans a lot of crap for grabbing him, but honestly, I think that's going to be a good move for the Texans.
No. People didn't give the Texans crap for grabbing him. They gave the Texans crap for who they gave up to get him.
Yes. But it was the whole package that they crapped all over. But I think picking up David Johnson could be good if he stays healthy.
2nd and 8, pistol formation from the 38. Quick slant there to Fuller. There you go, Chizolo. 7-yard gain. It'll be a 3rd and 1.
Got some points. There we go.
There you go. You just got yourself a point in a PPR league. Got you 7 yards. 8:58 to go here in the 3rd. I like Fuller. I've always liked Fuller. You just can't stay on the field.
Yeah. That's one of his big issues too. Is just, hey, listen. The best ability is availability. You know what I'm saying? So
it's kind of like Ingram, Shepard.
Yeah.
They don't.
I was gonna say, we were talking about tight ends earlier. You know, best tight ends in the league. If Ingram is healthy, he could be George Kittle-like.
I agree. He's got to stay healthy. 3rd and 1 here from the 45. They're coming out with a 2 tight end set. Watson's going to take it. He's going to flip it to Duke. Duke Johnson, little stutter step, and he just gets the 1st down. Nice job there picking up the 1st. Got it about midfield. Nathan, man, thank you so much for loving up the hot tub. He's still there. He says, I am in the hot tub with my beautiful girlfriend in Dustin.
Listen, Nathan, you said it twice now. I'm beginning to think that you're doing nothing over there, man.
Hey, mods. We got to send Nathan on a lap. He's got to go on a lap right now. Your priorities are still messed up. Send this man on a lap. Pronto tanto.
Nathan's awesome, man. Thank you.
I'm about to stop practice. We get ready to start over.
Here's Watson out of the gun. He's going to turn and to Duke. Duke picks up 3. It'll be a 2nd and 7. What's going on there, Brandon Rock? We got to send him on a lap. You can't be in the hot tub with your girlfriend. You can't do it. You got to get down to business, man. That's like 1-on-1. That's like committing a full start in football.
Notice the time between the super chats. That was only a minute or two. Are you a minute man?
Oh, is that what we doing?
I'm just saying, bro.
2nd and 7 here from midfield under center. Watson takes the snap, turns, hands to Duke. Duke, nowhere to go there. Tries to spin out of a tackle. It'll be a 3rd and 7. Good job there is Jones again. We were talking about him, how he's earning his paycheck. Swallows up the running back there.
What were you going to say, PTI? You were going to say something.
I was getting ready to say that you get ready to mess around and make me get Taylor's whole channel demonetized.
No. He's having fun, man. We're just having fun.
So you know what? I really have an issue with the way Houston is playing right now. Like, I understand that they're trying to establish the run, but it's too late for that. Man, you guys have to put the ball down the fild. All right, like, this is not the time to try to regain time of possession. Don't put points on the board.
Listen, man, as crazy as it sounds, I would still be, if it was any other team not named the Chiefs, I would still be trying to run the football a little bit, but it's the Chiefs. You need to start passing.
No, you got to put points on the board right now.
Watson buys time with the legs, in big trouble. Still get what a job here by Watson to get out of it, but he ain't going to get this. Runs out of bounds, loses 2 yards. Great pressure there. Watson's calling for a penalty. He's not going to get it. It's going to be 4th and 9, 6:25 to go here in the 3rd, and have to punt. Oh, man, Nathan, man, thanks so much for that, man. I appreciate it. He says,
name's taking shots back.
I don't like you two talking. Maybe you get – oh, Nathan's coming at you guys. He says, I make money and I have a great time. I don't like you two talking. Maybe you get no pee.
Listen, Nathan, there was no need for that, man.
It's living for me, all right? It's living for me in my big-ass house. Nathan, it's living.
Oh yeah, right? Don't talk money with PTA. He has a big house.
You buying the milk. I own the cow. Okay, stop it.
Chiefs go for a fair catch there at the 10. They'll set up shop there. 5:57 to go here in the 3rd quarter. He's definitely bringing entertainment. We're having a lot of fun here tonight, man. I just want to say, Ryan, man, thank you so much for the Nathan. Rather, I'm looking at the chat. Nathan, man, thank you so much for the incredible generosity, and hopefully you're enjoying the hot tub.
Titus Howard. Who mentioned Titus Howard? Somebody says Titus Howard is getting cooked.
Titus Howard has been getting cooked. Jones has been killing it today for the Chiefs.
It seems like the rain is coming out a little bit, or at least a little bit of drizzle there over there in Kansas City.
We got a progressive commercial here with referees with the first down marker. What is that about? I wish I got to hear the volume on that.
My stream, so far there's been no commercials for my stream. I think it's being probably hooked up to Hulu Live or something like that.
Pest, what did you think about the Beckham news, by the way?
We talked about that, Pest.
Okay. First of all, it's fake. Okay, this is fake news. you ain't go. There's nothing that you could tell me to convince me that Odell Beckham likes to let super average hood rat looking chicks expel their bowels on him. Okay, if these were like high priced escorts, maybe you'd get me to be like, I mean, maybe Odell likes to be a number 2 receiver, but these was hood rats. Okay, like they all 3 of them. Like when I looked at them, I was like, wow.
Do you know who they are though? Do you know who they are?
No.
Have you heard the Phoenix Suns story about the one girl running through eight Phoenix Suns teammates?
No,
That's the same girl.
Ew, no.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same one.
To me, it just sounds like she's looking for attention.
She's looking for clout, bro. Because when the Phoenix Suns story came out, it went from 1K to 100K followers.
Yeah, I think she's looking for attention. I could be wrong. I don't think it's real, but it's fun. It's funny. It's funny that it came out.
Odell Beckham Jr.
Oh no, the chat! Please don't tell me that's true. I'm trying not to look at the chat now.
Okay, he ain't rolling with dollar store hoochies. These is swap meet skanks. All right, swap meet skanks. Odell Beckham ain't hanging out with these swap.
Nah, when you watch the full interview, you just get disgusted. Like
it's
for real.
Gross.
Yeah. But here we go. We're getting set here. We got
a cake commercial. Delicious looking cake.
I don't like the badmouth babies. Pat Mahomes is not the best looking baby.
Well, good thing he's not a baby anymore.
Yeah, 1st and 10 here from the 10-yard line. He's going to turn an hand out of the shotgun. That'll be a 3-yard.
Yo, he does low key look like an alien, bro.
Hey, yo, listen. Why Patrick Mahomes looked like he got a 35-year-old's brain in his head as a baby? Like the top of his head was like this big.
Bro, he looked like an alien.
It was like this big.
Yeah,
he was a genius.
2nd and 7 here for the Chiefs. Mahomes coming out in the gun here from the 13-yard line. He's got Allaire to his right. Chiefs with a 3-man front. Takes the snap, play action. Mahomes rolls out to the right, buys time, throws and runs. Got a man. Watkins to the 30, down to the 32-yard line. 5:14 to go here, 3rd quarter.
It's automatic.
Sammy Watkins got like 90 yards.
It's automatic.
Yeah, Sammy Watkins is the leading receiver on this team right now.
Yo, whoever got Sammy Watkins, man, they're eating right now.
I should have didn't take him because I was like injuries. Yeah. That was a mistake.
Wow, but this has been fun, guys. Thank you guys for coming on. And again, if you guys haven't checked them out, do it. Do it now.
Is Travis Kelce still only at 50 yards?
Yeah, I don't think they've used it much since like the 1st quarter. Mahomes takes the snap, turns, hands to it. Not that they've needed it because this guy's been killing it. Allaire picks up another 4. Tackled there by Cunningham. $4:30 to go, 3rd quarter.
I didn't realize Big Ben was getting paid that much.
What was he getting paid?
Yeah, I think it was like $34.5 million.
Yeah, he signed like a 2-year extension. I think it was last year. It was a small extension, but yeah, he got paid a lot.
Poppy Chulo says, "Call this game a burrito because it's a wrap."
If they score here, it's definitely a wrap. 4:07 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Mahomes out of the gun from their own 36. He's got Allaire to his left, man in motion right to left. Takes the snap, turns, play action pass. Watt almost gets there. Mahomes throws that. No, it's not a fumble. It wasn't behind the line, but it will be 3rd and 6. Incomplete pass there. Was looking for Allaire.
So apparently, Pest, and I found this out from Tana earlier. The Rock is a Giants fan. I didn't know that.
The Rock?
Yeah,
The Rock's a Giants fan.
Is he?
Yeah, when he bought the XFL, he came out and said he was a Giants fan.
Huh? I would have thought he'd been like a Dolphins fan.
Yeah, he's from Miami, right? So I was like, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, Dolphins or maybe Tampa Bay.
I mean, maybe he's one of those guys that's a fan of like 4 different teams, but he mentioned the Giants. 3rd and 6 here. 3:54 to go from the 36. Texans show blitz. They come with it. Mahomes throws up his back foot, throws a floater, caught. Midfield, Tyreek Hill, 1st down.
My goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yo, I don't think anybody had a hot take when they said the Chiefs are going back to back because it's really not even a hot take. It's just like straight up telling the future.
I hate how good Patrick Mahomes is, man. I hate how good he is.
No. I hate how good the Chiefs' offense is. The whole offense is great.
It's ridiculous. The only way to defend against this offense is to control the clock. You can't get behind on this team.
No, but you got to understand something, okay? So Patrick Mahomes just threw off his back foot with great velocity and great ball placement. Only where Hill could catch it, off his back foot.
Yep.
That's amazing.
He's ridiculous.
That's why he's considered the best quarterback in the league, man.
And he handed it to Williams there on first down, pickup of about 2. I wish the Giants got back-to-back. I just want one ring. I don't need back-to-back. We got to get one ring. We've won 12 games in 3 years. Let's get one ring, man. Casey Swoosh has no idea why they made Bill O'Brien doesn't know what he's doing. Turns, hands to Williams. Williams up the middle, picks up 2. I think he got about a yard. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Chiefs right now, they're just trying to grind some clock here.
Yeah. I mean, which I think is a mistake, by the way.
You don't want them to take the foot off the gas pedal?
Don't take your foot off that damn gas. You put 50 on these mugs if you have to.
Yeah.
I don't care. You put 50 on them. It's their job to stop you, okay? And if Kansas City put 50 on Houston, Texans fans would be crying, oh, why do you have to keep scoring? Stop them. That's your job, is to stop them.
Mahomes out of the gun, throws Williams out of the backfield. Williams stood up and tackled, picks up 2. This is interesting. You're in no man's land here. It's 4th and 3 from the 43. I think you have to punt. They're going to.
Yeah, you punt. You punt.
I mean, if I were them, I would take the chance because the Texans ain't stopping anything, bro.
But here's the thing, though. If you don't get it, they get some momentum. They get it near around midfield.
Right.
You don't want if you do a good punt here, you pin them on the 2. You wasted a lot of clock on that drive. I think it's the right decision to punt.
Right. Yeah, you punt here.
That's definitely a good point.
Hey, yo, I just want to mention that the Kansas City Chiefs punter is a beautiful man.
Yeah, I saw his hair. I was like, this man has
beautiful man.
They pin it at the 5, and he is a beautiful man.
He has luxurious hair. I didn't quite get to see what his face looked like, but I would imagine that if it's anything compared to his hair, his jawline is chiseled, his eyes look like diamonds, his skin is probably soft and silky smooth. That is a beautiful man.
Diehard, man, thanks so much for love. I don't have the KC schedule in front of me. He says, when's the first KC loss?
I'm looking at the KC schedule. There's literally no game on here that I could see them losing.
Give me their first 5 games after this. Give me their next 5 games.
Chargers, Ravens, Pats, Raiders,
They
Bills.
can lose the Ravens game.
They
Ravens.
can lose to the Ravens. I don't know if they are going to lose to the Ravens. That's the only team.
That Ravens defense is a problem this year.
The year for the Ravens hasn't started yet. PTA, keep that in mind, Chief.
That's going to be a primetime game, is it not?
Let me check.
It's got
It has to.
Yeah,
be.
it's 8:15. Yeah,
It has to be.
Yeah.
That defense is going to be a problem. But mark my words, Baltimore's defense is going to be a problem.
Those are the 2 best teams in the league.
Yeah.
9:18. What in the world? 9:28. Yeah, Monday Night Primetime.
Okay. So,
Hey,
I mean, that's their first test, the Ravens.
Hey, listen, Henry God. Punters need love too, man. All right? Punters need love too. Especially absolutely amazingly stunning punters like that guy. Whoever that guy is. He's the new face.
Giants got a hell of a punter. He doesn't get talked about enough. He gets a lot of practice.
Riley Dixon.
Screw that guy. This guy needs to be on the cover of Madden. Okay, this guy looks like a rock star. On the punter.
Imagine if they put a punter on the cover of Madden.
I mean, they put Peyton Hillis on the cover of Madden back in 12.
They did.
Listen,
Before a Giant.
If they put any punter on the cover of Madden, it better be Pat McAfee. That's the only one who can get on the covers. Pat McAfee.
Pat McAfee's awesome. What's going on there, Pavit? Man, thanks for popping in the stream, buddy. We play the Ravens. Not the Chiefs. No, we're not talking about the Giants. We were talking about the Chiefs schedule. The question was when are the Chiefs going to lose their first game?
Yeah.
Chiefs play the Ravens week 3, I think he said.
Yeah, it's 3 or 4.
So that's obviously the most logical choice as to where they could lose. I don't think they'll go undefeated. You're always going to have a hiccup or 2. They'll probably go like 14-2, but the Chiefs are legit. The Chiefs are really good. They're going to be really tough to beat. And the Ravens, to me, are the type of team that could beat them because they run the ball. I mean, you have to be able to run the ball and win the time of possession. But if the Ravens fall behind by 2 scores, it's lights out.
Mm-hmm.
You have to get ahead, and you have to be able to run the clock.
Whoa. Chris the Entertainer talking sports. You got LPG coming on?
I do. Saturday, license plate guys.
But still, my beating heart
Yeah,
you
license
serious?
guy's gonna be on at 9:00 on Saturday.
Oh,
License plate. He's not that hard to get on, bro. I got him on twice before. He's a really nice guy.
Are you serious? I gotta get license plate guy. I met him at the Ravens game. Go ahead and call the play, Chris.
Watson hands to Johnson there for a gain of about 5. So they continue to run the ball. I get it; they're deep in their own territory, but 2nd and 5.
Yeah, I met license plate guy at the Redskins Giants game that I went to last season. Yeah, he's an awesome dude. I talked to him for like a good.
Bro, he's super nice, my guy.
I gotta reach out to license plate guy. I need him on the channel.
No, he's super nice. It didn't even take that much effort to get him on because he's just a fan like the rest of us. When I hit him up, I was just like, "Yo, you want to come on? My show is kind of like a Giants podcast." So he's like, "Yeah, why not?"
Watson buys some times with the leg there, picks up about 6, gets a first down as he's pushed out of bounds. 25 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Chiefs will get at least one more play off here. They got 23 seconds, clock ticking. You got to get a quick play here before the end of the quarter. They trail by 17. Obviously, it's now or never for the Texans.
I think it's never.
First,
I'm just going to go ahead and go out on a limb here and say that it's never. All right, this one's gone.
Yeah,
they're not going to get a playoff. That's unacceptable. How do you not get a playoff if you're Watson there?
This one's gone, y'all.
Bobbitt's out here exposing Chris, bro. Look at Bobbitt's comment.
What'd he say? What
He's
time is
exposing Chris
tomorrow?
Nah.
Oh, you met Christopher at a gay porn show. Pavit, I call him Pavit, by the way. I know it's not the right pronunciation, but he tells me to continue to do that. That's not that wasn't me, buddy. I know that might have been Matt Harvey. People say I look like him. It wasn't me.
Yeah, was it Joe Judge? People say you look like Judge a little bit too.
You sure that wasn't you, Chris? Because I was there too.
Wait, what was you? Hold up. Somebody get PCA's wife on the phone, bro.
Yo, she'll see this later and be like, "You so stupid."
Otis the GOAT will walk in, hear that, and just walk out.
He'll just walk out and be like, "Nah, you went
too
far.
I'm gonna just go walk myself."
You went way too far.
He's like, "I'm gonna just go walk myself."
Simon says, what did he say? Simon says, that's good. He says, this game is boring as blank besides seeing Edwards Hilaire. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of what I expected. I didn't think it was going to be that competitive a game, to be honest. Yeah. I just think that the Kansas City Chiefs are much better. I called it because it's opening night. I'm not going to be doing a ton of these games, but it was opening night. A lot of people asked me to do it, so I said I'll do it.
Hey, Big Blue Jabroni, you still in here? Because if you're in here, I told you so. Just so you know, I told you so, Big Blue Jabroni. I told you so.
What about this game?
Yeah, I told him it was going to be a blowout. I said it's going to be a blowout. Because so I guess Big Blue Jabroni is one of these betting guys, and he was talking about the line. I don't know what the hell that means, and he was like, it's 9-point line. I was like, I don't know what the line means, but what I do know is that this is going to be a blowout.
They got to win by more than 9 to cover the spread.
People forget the last time they faced Kansas City won by 20 points.
Yeah.
Easy as pie. Easy day.
I just want to say though, guys, I do got a dip now. Thank you for having me on, Tana. Obviously, it was great being on here with all y'all. But oh my God, my screen froze. Are you guys there?
I'm here, Hub.
Okay, bet. Okay, yeah. Now I gotta go now. I mean, it's an all right time to dip. I had class in the morning anyway. Thank you for having me on, bro. You got it, my man. And if you guys haven't done so, check out the Hub. They'll be posting his link below, man. Thanks for popping on the channel, buddy. I appreciate it.
Yo, sub the Hub up, y'all. All right. If you're gonna sub to me, sub to the Hub first, and then come see me. All right.
This is amazing because I'm trying to click Leave Studio, but my screen just froze. My internet just froze. So that's amazing.
I'll kick you out. There you go. All right, there's the Hub, man. Thank you for coming on the channel. Now I got Pest, but we got Watson coming out here first and 10 from his own 16. Chiefs showing blitz. Watson takes the snap. They come with 3. Drops back over the middle. Got a man. Caught all the way down to the 36. That's Fuller. I don't know if Gisolo's still in here. He just got him a catch. 14-51.
Fuller gets some more points right there.
Maybe get a touchdown here and make it interesting.
I doubt it. I doubt it. I mean, listen, I think that it would be super awesome for like all of a sudden the Texans to come out firing on cylinders in this last quarter. But I just don't see it, man, because just the way that they've played, they almost seem like they're tired.
That's picked. That's picked. Hit as he throws 50, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. Push that bounce at the 17-yard line, and the Chiefs are running him out of the building. 14-15 to go here in the fourth.
Clockwork. Clockwork.
Watson got hit as he threw it. There was pressure off the edge. I think that's the rookie corner who came up with it. 24-7 Chiefs, 14-15. I don't know if I did. We go to commercial break, but yeah, that's game. This game's over.
This one's done, and I mean, just it's unfortunate for Texans fans, right? They come out and their team gets blown out. Welcome to being like the Giants. Welcome to our world, yo. That's what it's like, man. You come out, you excited, you play a team, they kick the crap out of you, and you just kind of sit there, 3/4 through the game, just brewing mad.
We're never going up against the Chiefs this year, Pest. You better get used to this.
Listen,
it's ridiculous because they get ahead with this offense. You become a predictable offense, and the defense is going to pick on you at the end of the game. And that's what's happening here. They can't run the ball anymore. They know they're going to pass. They blitz, and they come up with a pick.
This is what life is like playing in the Chiefs, man. It's going to be really, really hard. You're going to have to get up on them early and not take your foot off the gas. And you got a super chat there, Chris.
Oh, there you go. Chizola, man. Thanks for popping in the stream, man. He says Texans O-line practicing social. Yeah, the Texans O-line. That if you're a Texans fan watching this right now, that to me is what stands out. Like, you knew that the Chiefs were going to put up points. But what I'd be pissed off about if I was a Texans fan, the way that their offensive line has played tonight, the Chiefs have been getting consistent pressure the entire game.
Hey, Chris, can you do me a favor? There's a individual by the name of Great Wuda. He just put a comment right before the super chat. Can you just put that on the screen for me?
He said, I don't even know how to put it on the screen.
All you have to do is click it. If you click it, it's on the screen.
Let's see.
Does it work? Yeah, if you click on the.
There you go. I got it now. I got it. There you go.
Okay. So, Great Wuda, hi. My name is Pest the Analyst, and I am a Giants YouTube content creator. Now, a lot of times, right, on Wednesdays, I go live. And, I got a couple of trolls. They're fun, right? They're not really trying to be mean, but they just talk smack. And that's all I do for an hour, okay? And some people are negative and some people are positive, but I deal with you guys on Twitter all day long. Come find out about me. I'm here for the smoke.
There you go. There you
go. Welcome to my world, buddy.
Great Wuda definitely brings the negativity, but he
come on over.
He's a good kid. Hand off to Hilaire. Hilaire breaks a tackle. First down all the way down to the 7-yard line. This guy's unbelievable. The creases and the holes he's found, he hasn't had unbelievable blocking. He's been able to make something out of nothing. No,
he's just shifty and he's hard to tackle. When you're talking about tackling, right? Okay, let me put my coach hat on. When you're talking about tackling, it's all about leverage, okay? It's all about being lower than the guy that you're trying to take to the ground. But when a guy is built that low to the ground and you've got to get lower to him, it's hard, all right? It's hard tackling small guys like that, especially when you're 6'3". It's difficult. This guy's going to
I'm going to talk about a running back in a second. Incomplete pass there by Mahomes. That was the epitome of that. Maurice Jones-Drew.
Yes.
That guy was built like a brick shithouse. I think he was like 5'6", 5'8", maybe.
They didn't call him Pocket Hercules for nothing.
Yeah, but it was the same thing. He was hard to bring down because he was small in stature, but he was built.
Yep. Those are guys they're so difficult to tackle when you're double the size of them, because you've got to get lower than them, and if you can't, they're gonna pop their hips and they're gone. And you're just like, oh snap, where'd that guy just go?
Hands to Hilaire out of the gun. This is gonna be close. I think they're gonna be short, but if I'm the Chiefs here, I'm going for this. You're 4th and inches. You get this first down. You put the game on 13-17, and even if you don't, you got him pinned back at the 5-yard.
Yeah, you go for this. You go for this. Like, you go for this. This is a free possession. You go for this.
13:08 to go here in the fourth quarter. They get this first. I mean, the game's probably over already. I'm trying to keep it as interesting as I can, but the Chiefs are going to call a timeout. They're going to talk this over. 12:57 to go here in the fourth.
I mean, what's the other thing about, hey, Mahomes, quarterback sneak real quick?
That's what I would do. I mean, maybe you don't want to get your quarterback hurt, but even if that's
okay, yeah, true.
Come out in the I formation, hand it to the fullback.
True.
You know,
True.
Fall forward for a half a yard. I'd go for it here. If you don't get it, what's the worst thing that's going to happen? They got the ball down 17 on their own 6-yard line.
Not a big deal.
Yeah. Darren Sproles was definitely a shifty, small running back, Randy.
Yeah, Darren Sproles. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. When you've got guys like that, that are, first of all, they're small, so they get lost in the pile all the time.
Yeah.
I remember there was a specific team that we used to play, and this was a few years back, and they had a running back that was really small, just short dude, easily like 5'6", and we would lose this guy. We played these guys multiple times. We would lose this guy in a pile, and all of a sudden, boom, he's out to the side. You're like, where'd that guy go?
Yeah.
These short guys, they can get lost in the pile. They find a quick hole. As long as they're patient runners, they're gone. They're gone.
Well, it makes sense. It's tough to see him behind guys that are 6'4".
Yep.
So 6'7", some of these tackles. So it makes sense. Let's see what we got here. How do you feel about the Giants' chances this year? Bumblebee says chances at what? Chances of making the playoffs? Chances what? In terms of making the playoffs, I mean, if I'm being unbiased, I mean, there's always a chance, and they have a better chance than some of the teams. They definitely have a better chance than the Jaguars. I think they have a better chance than the Jets with Jamal Adams out. But I'm not picking them to make the playoffs. But there's a chance. Their chance to make the playoffs this year, past Daniel Jones has to take that gigantic progression. I'm not talking about a intermediate progression. I'm talking about going from the 23rd, 24th best quarterback going into the year to a top 7 or 8 quarterback. He needs to 100%. Catapult his way into the discussion of being one of the elite quarterbacks in the league this year if they're going to make it.
100%. I mean, like, I pride myself on not being a homer, even though I love my Giants more than anything in this world. I got so much stuff in it. Oh, hey, whoa! I'm gonna shut up. You go ahead and take care of it.
Go ahead and finish what you want, and then
I love the Giants more than anybody else. Well, I won't say more than anybody, but I love this team. Okay. But the thing about it is that I have to be unbiased because otherwise nothing I say can be taken seriously. I really don't see this team going into the playoffs. I do think this team can win more than 6 games.
Yeah. There's an interception, but it looks like there's a flag on the play. We'll see if it's on the Chiefs. Mahomes threw a pick, and it's defensive pass interference, so it's going to be a first down for the Chiefs. Doesn't matter. Mahomes temporarily threw a pick to Whitney Merciless. I'm getting a call from Dave Gettleman. I'm going to let that go to the answering machine. But let me get the dire Giants fan, man. You're incredible, man. Thank you so much for all the love, man. I really appreciate it. He said, I heard some loons saying they're going to go 12-4, weak wide receivers, terrible aging O-line, etc. The same fandom said the same with 13-3 last season and barely made the postseason. They're delusional. How's that cap space? Giants ascending. Let your delusion say otherwise. I'm assuming you're talking about the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm assuming. I didn't see the Eagles in that sentence. But he's talking about cap space, and he's talking about you got to be talking about the Eagles. I'm going to call this play, and we'll talk more about that, Dyer, man. Thank you so much for love. Hands to Hilaire. Hilaire stood up on the 1-yard line. Nowhere to go there. 2nd and goal. Listen, man, the Philadelphia Eagles, they got a tough situation right now, Pest. Their cap space is horrible. Half their offensive line is banged up. Their number 1 pick is hurt. I would not be shocked this year if the Philadelphia Eagles severely disappoint.
No, I wouldn't be shocked either. I think that the Eagles try to put themselves in a position to win a couple of championships right now, and it's really blowing up in their face. I think Carson Wentz is part of the reason for that. And then they do all these contracts. They backload them heavy. They're in trouble. They're in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, Edwards-Helaire, nowhere to go there. They stand him up there for a 2 or 3 yard loss. It's going to be 3rd and goal in the 3 or 4. The Eagles they got Carson Wentz. He's a great quarterback. Last year, what he did was phenomenal.
Really good.
Yeah, all those receivers down. He led them to the playoffs. I'm not going to count them out. They're a tough, gritty team, but their future looks bleak with the amount of cap space they have going forward. They've got a bunch of aged veterans. I don't like the draft they had this year. I do not like the future prospects of the Philadelphia Eagles. Here comes Mahomes coming out in the shotgun, 3rd and goal from the 3, man in motion left to right. He's got Hilaire in the backfield, takes the snap, drops back to pass, looks, cooks, rolls out, right, throws, corner, caught, touchdown, Chiefs. Game, set, match, Tyreek Hill. Congratulations on your $1,000 win. 30-7 extra point pending.
Yo, this is so bad, man. This is so bad unless you're a Chiefs fan. You know what? I mean, as I watch this Chiefs team right now, right? It reminds me of prime Patriots. Like, you remember the prime Patriots where they just come out and just beat up on people for no reason?
Oh, it's the team that we beat. The team that we beat in the Super Bowl.
Yes, that team. They just beat up on people for no reason. It was low-key bullying, man. And that's what this is, just a bully session. This is bad.
Good. 31-7. This game is an absolute blowout. Dyer, man, thanks so much for love, man. I appreciate it, man. He says, yeah, the Eagles, my bad, limited characters. I love that the Eagles are falling apart. Dyer, man, you didn't have to do that, man. Thank you so much for all the love and appreciation that you always show my channel. Incredible subscriber, incredible guy. Always try to shout him out whenever I can. He was the guy that got me my Daniel Jones jersey that you guys see in half my videos. He is friggin' awesome. Great guy. And I think all Giants fans are beyond excited about the prospects of the Philadelphia Eagles going forward.
Oh, listen, I think that we are all excited about not only the Eagles, right? But we're excited about all of the teams in our division potentially falling off. I mean, what happens to the Cowboys if they don't re-sign Dak, right? What happens to the Redskins if Dwayne Haskins doesn't pan out? And I don't think he's going to pan out. I could be wrong on Dwayne Haskins, man, but I've never liked Dwayne Haskins. So what happens if the Redskins don't have a franchise quarterback? What happens if the Redskins have a situation like the Bears, where we're always wondering, is Trubisky the guy? Because right. I mean, we see flashes, but is he the guy? I don't think he's the guy. There's potential here for the NFC East to be wide open in the next year or so. And if our coaching staff and our general manager and our front office, who is finally starting to like accept the fact that we have to change as an organization, if we make the right moves, we could be in a position to where we can be one of the top teams in the division and slowly making our way up, throughout the NFL.
I'm in the ladder, man. And I, it's kind of like the race between the tortoise and the hare. I want us to take our time. I want us to do it the right way, because that's the only way you're going to have sustained success. We learned that in 2016. We took a shortcut, and now we're in the situation we are in now because of it.
I'm sorry. It is the Washington football team. They're not the Redskins anymore. It's the Washington football team.
It is the Washington football team. It is the Washington football, and it will not be next year. It's probably going to be the Generals or something else. But yeah, I listen, man. I love the way the Giants are building this team. I love that they're doing it the right way. And I know just some fans that are impatient, that want this team to win every year. I get it. I'm a fan just as much as everybody else. I hate having to cover a team that wins 4, 5, 6 games, but you have to realize you're starting from scratch. They built it up. They're rebuilding it the proper way. They're not taking shortcuts. And I do think it's going to pay off in the long run. I think you're going to have a 5 or 6 year stretch where the Giants are competing year in and year out to try to win that division.
Hey, great Wuda. You do realize that we're talking about the New York Giants here, right? Like, we're talking about a franchise that is historic. Wellington Mara, maybe you heard of him. The football's named after that guy. Okay, so stop acting like we're the Bengals. We're a cheap ass organization that doesn't like to take care of our players and have the top facilities and stuff like that. You keep talking about, oh well the Giants stink, so it doesn't matter. Chill out, dude. Okay, we're gonna get there, but every team sucks for a while. Find me a team that doesn't suck for a while. It happens. It's our turn. But we've won multiple championships. I've watched this team win 4 and play for 5, okay? We could be the Bengals. We could be the Chiefs, who were terrible year after year after year for 50 damn years. 50. They didn't win a Super Bowl for 50 damn years, and you over here crying about a team that just won a championship less than 10 years ago? Really? Really?
I listen. I love being a Giants fan. I'll never take it for granted. First down there by the Texans. Fun with education, man. Thanks for being here. I saw that you were leaving earlier, man. Thanks for being here, buddy. I appreciate it. Watson coming out in the shotgun dart. I'll get to that in a second. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. He's going to throw. He's going to check it down to the running back there out of the backfield. That's David Johnson for 13. Gets it near midfield. It'll be a first down. 10:40 to go here in the fourth. Dyer says, Chris, do us Giants fans and put that video of you saying the Giants will have continued success in the division in your community notes. Yeah, man, I'll post that. I'll come up with a well thought out message. But probably after week 1, I'll come up with a well thought out message for the community notes. First and 10 here for Watson out of the gun. Empty backfield. Looks, cooks, rolls out to the right, breaks a couple tackles in the backfield, and he's going to go down. No gain there. 10:15 to go here in the fourth quarter. Second and 10. At this point, the only interest you have in this game is if you're a gambler, or fantasy football technically is gambling as well. So if Gisolo's still in here, I'm hoping Fuller catches a 50-yard touchdown for you. And if you bet on the Chiefs, I hope they cover the spread for you.
Hey, Wuda, did you see the Giants win their last Super Bowl? Did you see the Giants win their last Super Bowl? I just want to know. Because I just brought up
Johnson, 17-yard gain.
I just brought up the fact that the Chiefs went 50 years. The Cowboys haven't won a Super Bowl in over 20 years. And you're crying about the fact that we've lost 70 games in the last 7 seasons. Boo-hoo, man. We won championships, and you got to see it. Be thankful for that.
I'm going to say one thing about the Giants and how bad they've been in a second.
Oh, my God. From a 9-7. Did we win the championships as a 9-7 team, yes or no? Did you get to see us win a championship? Did you enjoy us winning a championship? There are fans that don't get to experience that, okay? I'm sorry we can't be the Patriots and win 6 in the span of 15 years. But you got to see us win a championship. Why are you crying, bro? Why? Come on, man.
First down to Kenny Stills over the middle. Here's the other thing I'll say about being, I guess they called it incomplete. It says second and 10.
I thought that was a catch.
I thought it was a catch. But here's the thing I'll say about being really bad in the NFL. I think I would much rather be really bad than mediocre, because when you're mediocre, you're kind of stuck there. I would rather be a team that's going 4-12 in rebuild phase. You're accumulating draft picks, and then when you're ready, you make that move. And I think the Giants are a year away from really starting to be a consistent contender again, like we were with Eli Manning from 2005 to like 2012. Timeout on the field, 9:04 to go here in the fourth quarter.
You know, I find it real funny because people would rather be a team that goes to the playoffs every year and lose than to be a team that wins a championship every 10 years. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. I'd rather see teams win. And then Wuda's like, well, what's the point of winning a Super Bowl when you turn and lose 70 games? So you'd rather I mean, then what do you want, Wuda? Do you want us to just go to the playoffs every year and lose? You want us to go to playoffs every year and lose, or do you want us to win a championship every 10 years? Because I prefer to win a championship every 10 years.
Here's what I'll say, man. And I think if you put Dan Marino on a lie detector test, and Dan Marino's might be the most talented quarterback who's ever played.
He's one of the GOATs.
He's that good. But I think if you put Dan Marino on a lie detector test and you asked him, would you rather have had your career or Eli Manning's career or Joe Flacco's career? You play to win championships. And at the end of the day, as a fan, I'm grateful that we've gotten them. I don't care. The Bengals made the playoffs 5 years in a row with Andy Dalton. Where did that get them? Those fans ain't going to remember losing in the first or the second round or whenever they did. You play to win championships. I'll go 10 years without winning one as long as I get one. You look at all these, you look at the Houston Texans. They've never sniffed the Super Bowl, but they're always in the playoffs. I'm grateful that we got 2 Super Bowls since I've been watching the team.
Listen, I've played football at a semi-professional level, okay? I wish I was lucky enough to have been built differently from a body standpoint because I was too small to play, at a pro level. But if I was big enough to play at a pro level, I would much rather have a 15-year career where I won 1 Super Bowl than to have a 15-year career where I made the playoffs 15 years in a row.
Of course.
I would take 1 Super Bowl and 14 years that sucked and be like, I still got the ring though. But yeah. I still got the ring though.
I get where Greatwood is coming from. Like he just said it. I hate to have to watch the team and know we're going to lose for 7 years. I get it.
Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, 100%. I'm with you, Wooda. I'm with you. That sucks.
I'm gonna compare it to something in 1 second, man. Dyer, man, thanks for love. I appreciate it. He says, good to hear a message, but you had a vid saying the Giants will have a continued success a couple of months ago. Gotta prove the negative. Oh, Dyer, we're gonna prove the negative fans wrong. I promise you. The New York Giants are going to be good in 2021, and they're going to be real good in 2022. I honestly believe that. I think they've built this team the right way. Maybe I'll be wrong, but I honestly believe that. Michael, man, thanks so much for love. I really appreciate that, man. And here we go. Watson coming out in the shotgun formation. 2nd and 10, 9:04 to go. I remember what I was going to say to Great Wood about being really bad in 1 second. Here comes Watson. Takes the snap out of the gun, drops back the pass, steps up in the pocket, nearly set. What a great job here of avoiding the sack. Still in trouble. Look at this guy. Picks up 2-3 yards. Man. Does a great job there.
That's what I love about this guy, man. I love that. He's never say die.
Yeah. Flag on the play that could be probably holding on the Texans, how that play developed. Maybe defensive pass interference. 8:50 to go here in the fourth quarter. But it's kind of basically what the Giants did. It's kind of like when you buy a house and you say to yourself, I don't want this house. It's old. It's decrepit. I would rather just start from scratch, and they just knock down the house and they're building it brick by brick. But that house ain't going to look great overnight. It takes time. That's how I break down the Giants. And I think next year you're going to have a nice roof. You'll have a nice kitchen. Watson out of the gun, looks right, throws right. Should have been caught. 4th down, drops it on the right sideline. That was Kenny Stills.
God, come on. You got to catch that.
But I just look at it like they're building a house, and it takes more than 1 year. And a lot of Giants fans will tell me this is year 3 of the rebuild. It's not year 3 of the rebuild. It's year 2. When Gettleman first got here, that first year they went out rebuilding. They signed Nate Solder. They drafted a running back in the first round. It was a mistake. They should have started the rebuild, and they didn't. This is year 2 of the rebuild. It takes at least 2 years for a rebuild to be properly established. I think by next year you'll really start to see them turn the corner.
And listen, I hate being a Giants fan when we suck, okay? Because I'm a guy that walks around with New York Giants, hats and jackets and all that, and people talk smack to me, and it sucks. So I get it. Like, I want us to win too, but like, I also have to be thankful for what I've had, what I've been able to have as a Giants fan. Because I could be a Browns fan, yo. I could be a Browns fan, and that would be terrible. It'd be terrible.
First down there, by the way. They obviously went for it on 4th. They pick up the first, and it was Will Fuller, Chisolo's guy. Turns, hands off to Johnson. Johnson spins out of a tackle, pick up 5. It'll be a 2nd and 5 here. 7:50 to go here in the fourth quarter. Dyer, man, thanks so much for love. He says, that's why I'm saying you need to post that vid again. Giants are coming back. Oh, we're coming back, buddy. We're coming back. I promise you, my man. 2nd and 6. I think a lot of Giants fans will be encouraged with Judge this year if you look at it from a glass half full approach. I think he's going to come. He's going to be a very good coach. I really believe that. I think he's going to come prepared each and every week. Maybe I'm optimistic, but that's honestly what I believe. 2nd and 6 here for Watson. Shotgun formation, empty backfield from the 19. He's got Johnson out wide right. Takes the snap. Watson looks over the middle. Touchdown. All right. 31-13, extra point pending, 7:15 to go. Not a lot of time. It's probably a garbage time point. Garbage time touchdown for all you fantasy players out there. But Watson does get a score, 31-13. Do you go? I think you go for 2 here, right?
I think so. I think that you need all the points you can get at this point.
Because if you go 2 here, it's a 16-point game. Technically, it's a 2-possession game if you get it. What's that?
Can you see this?
I cannot. What does it say? The players and staff have been working.
Not so much the message, but who it came from.
Joe Judge.
Joe Judge is on Twitter, y'all. Joe Judge is on Twitter, y'all.
X-Man, yeah, stream's been lagging all night, not just here, throughout YouTube. There's been an issue. I apologize. Watson takes the snap. They do go for 2. Incomplete, but I think it was the right decision. I think you had to there.
Yeah, you got to get the points, man. You're down by a lot. You got to get the points.
31-13, 7:15 to go in the fourth. The Texans, I think, have 2 timeouts. They might just try an onside kick here, but they're up by 18 points.
Hey, Brian texted and he said, "Who's the guy on the right?" I think he's talking about me. I am Pest the Analyst. How you doing today, man? I am a new Giants YouTube creator. I'm at some point it's going to be the birthday of my channel here soon, or it already passed. I don't know. I don't pay attention to stuff like that. But I've been a Giants YouTube creator for about a year now. thanks to this gentleman on this side. I'm pointing over there, but he's pointing over there. To this gentleman over here, who is my YouTube Yoda and has helped me immensely to get to where I am today, which is still small. I'm still a nobody, but we getting there, brick by brick, like the Giants. We getting there,
brick by brick, like the Giants. He's Dave Gettleman, man.
But someone said, "Who's the other guy?" That's you. That's YouTube. God damn it. That's YouTube Yoda. That's YouTube Yoda right there.
Simon, man, thanks for love. I appreciate it, man. Imagine leaving in Cleveland, though. Cleveland's just a complete disaster. I mean, outside of getting LeBron with the Cavs, outside of that, I mean, the Indians have been, for the most part, a disaster since I've been watching sports. The Browns have been a complete disaster. I don't know. I think they have a hockey team, the Columbus Blue Jackets. That's not Cleveland. It's Ohio, though. Yeah, it's been a disaster. Cleveland's a really tough sports city.
Cleveland is a tough city, period. I've been to Cleveland, and it's a shithole. It just is. Like it's just not a good place, man. And my stepfather's from Cleveland, and he's a everything Cleveland's fan, and has had his heart broken so many times as a sports fan. I'm glad I'm not him in relation to being a sports fan. Okay, and you know, I know we got fans out there that are like super pissed off at this team, and be mad. I'm not telling you not to be mad, but there is a silver lining to everything in life, okay? Not everything has to be doom and gloom all the time, but sometimes life sucks and you got to find the positive in it. And the positive in being a Giants fan is that this team has won multiple Super Bowls, okay? Multiple Super Bowls, and we got to see them. There are people who have lived their whole life without seeing their team win a championship, and that sucks. I don't know what that feels like. Thank God.
Chiefs field it from the 15. They run out of bounds at about the 24. 7:09 to go here in the fourth quarter. And it's not just that we won Super Bowls. It's the method in which we won them. You beat the 18-0 New England Patriots, and then you double it up by beating them again. Those are magical runs that you'll never forget. Those are the greatest sports memories probably of my life, probably until the day I die. I don't think you could top that, especially the first one. Damien, man, thanks so much for love. He says, we not the Browns. They got shitty wide receivers. They got shitty everything.
I see what you did there.
I just got it. That went over my head. Yes, yeah. That's why Odell signed there.
Oh, man. Because they're the Browns, and he loves Browns.
Here's Mahomes out of the I formation, turns, hands, off right guard. That's a pickup of 4, maybe 5, as the Chiefs looking to run down the clock here. 7 minutes to go here in the fourth. They lead by 18.
No, you didn't forget when Wuda, you're a liar. You're capping right now. You forgot when the Giants won. None of us forgot when the Giants won the Super Bowl. It was one of the best days of our lives. Stop capping, yo. Stop capping right now.
Especially the first one, the 2000.
Get out of here. We all knew exactly where we were when the Giants won a Super Bowl. We all know where we were. It was one of the greatest days of our lives as Giants fans. Stop capping. Now you're just being overdramatic, my guy. You're just being overdramatic. And I understand you trying to get your point across, but it doesn't work. It just doesn't work.
Turns hands to Hilaire. Hilaire nowhere to go there. Loses 2. It'll be a third and 8. About 6 minutes to go. Houston gets a stop here. They can't win this game, but they could probably make it a little interesting if they get a stop here and score a quick touchdown. I feel like it was 20 years ago. I mean, it was close enough. It's been.
I'm getting ready to prove it right now. Hey, Wuda, where were you at? Where were you at when the Giants beat the Patriots for the second time? Where were you at? Where were you watching the game from? Because I know you watched the game. Where were you at?
3rd and 7 for Mahomes out of the gun. Takes the snap, looks left, throws left, and dropped it. Nice hit there. That's not a fumble. They can't be calling that a fumble. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down, 5:39 to go. It does stop the clock. Houston has 2 timeouts. They're going to get the ball with about 5.5 to go, down 18, as they're looking to put up maybe a garbage time touchdown. We'll see. He was at home. I'll tell you where I was. The second one I was at my girlfriend's house because I was sick. I wanted to go out to the bar with my friends, but I couldn't. The second one I was at a house party. The first one I was at a house party. The second one I was sick.
The first one I was at my home. I lived in Fort Worth, Texas at the time, and I owned a home out there. The second one, I was in a sports bar here in the state I currently live in, which is Virginia. I was at a sports bar called Brittany's. I didn't want to go because I had watched the entire playoffs at home, and we had continued to win. And I thought that if I went and watched the game outside of my house, I would jinx the team. But I was convinced to go to Brittany's, and I watched it in Brittany's. I had on an Eli Manning. It was a brand new Eli Manning jersey. I had just got it that year. I had an Eli Manning jersey, some jean shorts, and legitimately had on New York Giants sneakers. Don't believe me? Just watch.
He's getting them. Simon, man, thanks so much for love. I appreciate it. He says, Cleveland is propane without the pro. OBJ likes brown stuff too. Simon, man, thanks for love. I appreciate it. And yeah, that does add up. There's no doubt about it. And it's very fitting that that he does play for the Cleveland Browns. There's no doubt about it. Simon, thanks for love, man. I really appreciate it, man. And Plaxico Burt, listen, the 2008 New York Giants, to me, the regular season 2008, the team they're the best Giants team I've ever seen. I mean, they were top 5 in both offense and defense. If Burst doesn't shoot himself, we go back to back. We were going to win the Super Bowl again. And it sucks because Eli would have 3 rings, and there wouldn't even be a debate of whether or not he's a Hall of Famer. Chris, thoughts on Clyde Saheed? Guy's a beast. The guy's a beast.
I was wearing these sneakers when I watched the Giants win their second Super Bowl. I was wearing these. I wore these at a Redskins game.
How many Giants sneakers you got?
Huh?
How many sneakers you got, Giants?
4. 4? 3? 4?
Wow. This guy, that's a diehard Giants fan.
I wore these when the Giants won their second Super Bowl. These are what I had on. I remember because a dude told me to take my jersey off and take my sneakers off. And when we won, I took the jersey off, I spun it around my head, and I threw it at him. I took my shoe off, and I shoved it in his face like, we the champs, bitch. I remember I was wearing these. I am a Giants fan to the death, okay? I can admit that this team sucks. It does. But let's not pretend we don't remember who, what, where, why, and when the Giants won the Super Bowl. Don't talk like that. Don't talk like that, because you remember. You remember.
And I saw that Michael Bryan said $1,000 richer, my guy. Yeah, man. Don't count your money before it's hatched, but I mean, barring a miracle, you should win. And congratulations, man, on that, buddy. And Nerve Swag, man, I'm going to get to that in 1 second. We got a play coming up here. I'm definitely going to read that for you, buddy. Thank you for being a great supporter of the channel. Watson coming out in the shotgun formation. Empty backfield here. It's a 5-wide set, down by 18. Takes the snap, drops back. They come with 4, looks, buys time with the legs, rolls out. He's got to get out of bounds here to the 40, 45, out of bounds at the 47. 5:21 to go here in the fourth quarter. Nerf, man, thanks for love. He says, hey, Chris, earlier today, Jason Garrett told the media he hasn't called a play since 2012. That's a long time. Should we be concerned about that? I get it. People have talked about that when we first hired Jason Garrett because, like you just said, he wasn't calling the plays from 2013 on. I'm going to speak about it in 1 second. We got another big play coming up, and then I got to get the diehard Giants fan. We'll talk more about Garrett in a second when I get an opportunity. Watson out of the gun, takes the snap, empty backfield, looks left, throws left, got him in! Fuller down to the 21-yard line for Chizzolo. 4:52 to go here in the fourth quarter. Here come the Texans in the hurry-up offense. 4:47 to go. There ain't that. This is why you don't bet on games. The Chiefs had this locked up. They're a 9.5-point favorite. If I was gambling this game, I'd be sweating my balls off right now because if they score a touchdown and get another quick 3 and out, they could get a backdoor cover. Here comes Watson coming out in the gun. 4.5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. It's a 4-wide set. Chiefs come with 4. Drops back. Tries to buy time. He's going to go down.
You're being rated, Chris.
And yeah, as far as I'm gonna, you know what, I want to speak more at length about the Garrett thing.
No. You're being rated right now. There's a raid happening in your chat.
I got a raid. Hot raid. That guy is awesome. I got to rate him. Next time this is the second time he did this for me. Thank you, Hot Take Hockey. Thank you to all his great subscribers. Thank you guys for being here. If anybody's a hockey fan,
what's up, guys?
You got to check that guy out. That guy's channel is awesome. HTH is fantastic. Go over there, check him out. 2nd and 5 here. Watson out of the gun, turns, throws to Cobb. Cobb makes a few guys miss to the 20, 15, 10, down to the 9-yard line, first down. Anybody that's not checked out HTH, Please check him out. I'm going to talk about Garrett at the commercial break when I get an opportunity. Diehard, man, thanks so much for love. Giants winning their 5th ring. What are you guys doing? Dyeing hair, tattoos, buying memorabilia. I already told people, and you guys are incredible, man. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate that, man. I really do. First to goal here for Watson. Shotgun formation, 3:22 to go here in the 4th quarter. He's got Johnson to his left. From the 9, used to trying to make this a ball game. Drops back to pass, looks right, throws, and incomplete. Had nobody there. 3:11 to go here in the 4th quarter. I already told one of my subscribers, Dire Giants fan, I guaranteed it, if they ever won a Super Bowl this year, and it's just this year, I would dye my hair blue for 2 weeks. So there you go. I will dye my hair blue for 2 weeks if the New York Giants win the Super Bowl this year.
Hats. No hats?
No hats. I'll do every video with blue hair. Maybe I'll have a New York Giants. I'll get somebody to do it for. I don't know. But I will have a blue head of hair for 2 weeks if the Giants win the Super Bowl this year.
Come on, Giants. Come on, Giants. Come on, Giants.
And same question. We'll get to that in 1 second. We got a big play coming up here, Dyer. 3:11 to go. Watson out of the gun. Takes the snap. Drops. Pops. Throws over the middle. Caught. Down to the half-yard line. That's a big tackle because it's going to force another 20, 25 seconds to come off the clock.
Real big tackle.
2:59 to go here in the 4th quarter. Watson rushing the line of scrimmage. He says, same question for PTA. We'll let PTA answer that as soon as we get the conclusion of this drive. But he's tackled at the half-yard line. Here they are coming out in the pistol formation. Watson out of the gun. He's got 3 wide to the right, takes the snap, turns. Play action. He's going to roll. He's going to run it in. Touchdown, Watson. 2:38 to go. 31-19. I think you go for 2 here to make it 10.
Yeah. You gotta go. You gotta go for 2. You gotta go for 2.
They're going for 1. I guess you're gonna have to go for 2 now or the next touchdown. So they're gonna go for 1 here. 31-20. 31-20. It doesn't really matter. Let me go to the brand. Let me go to the banner rather change the scoreboard. 31-19. And yeah, so what would you do if the Giants won the Super Bowl this year?
I mean, I'm gonna buy some memorabilia, probably get some hats, probably get some T-shirts. Maybe I'll get something cool to hang up in the man cave once it's finished being built. I'm gonna get Giants tattoos here in a year and a half, 2 years. When my life is gonna change here in a little bit, and you guys will figure that out in a year and some change. You'll figure out why. Leave you on a cliffhanger so that a year later you come back and go, so did it happen? And I'd be like, yes. Because it's gonna happen. It's my life is gonna change here soon. So I'm gonna actually definitely get some Giants tattoos. I have to be real selective in where I get tattoos so you can't see them. But I'm gonna definitely I'll definitely get some Giants tattoos because
I'll tell you what, guys, I'll say it here right on stream right now. I don't have a tattoo on my body. If the New York Giants win the Super Bowl this year, and only this year, I will get a tattoo with the New York Giants symbol, and it'll have the five trophies behind or whatever. You know.
Well, you're gonna need to make sure you have room to put more trophies because.
Well, that's true. That's true. I'll have to have a lot of room. Onside kick here, and
I'm not having a kid, Zachary.
40, 35, 30, 25, down to the 20. On the onside kick, 2:31 to go here in the 4th quarter.
Cancel Christmas, y'all. It's over.
Yeah, I don't think I forgot about that Garrett question. I'm definitely going to get to that next commercial break. I want to talk more about that. 2:31 to go here in the 4th quarter. Yeah, well, tattoo shops are safe then, Victor.
That's also a good point. By then, it'll be safe to go get a tattoo because I'm not getting no tattoos right now. I'm not doing it. I could barely get a haircut.
Well, yeah, you're right. I would get it when it was the right time, a proper time to be able to do it. But yeah, if it still wasn't by the end of the Super Bowl, then I would wait. But here we go. Mahomes coming out under center here from the 20-yard line. He's got a man in the backfield. Kelsey in motion right to left.
Oh, another touchdown, Mahomes. I need fantasy points.
Hilaire dances forward for 3. That should take us to the 2. Nope, they're going to call a timeout. Houston burns a timeout. 2:26 to go in the 4th. Hamilton is still as bad as Hamilton sucked last year on the Giants. He was horrible. I'm surprised. I'm looking at Hilaire's box score. He's only at 10 carries.
Feels like he's got like 25.
Yeah.
He's been trucking along, man. Feels like he got 25.
He's got at least 15. 2:26 to go here in the 4th quarter. 31-20 Kansas City. What's up there, Trampoline Vlogger? Trampoline Vlogger. That must be an interesting channel.
That's a hell of a. Are you like jumping on trampolines and recording it? Because if you are, I'm going to subscribe tonight. Is that what you do? I'm going to look that up right now. Because what else do we have to do, man? I'm going to Trampoline Vlogger. If you make vlogs while jumping on trampolines, I'm in. Sign me up. Shut up and take my money.
Hilaire all the way down to the 2. What a run up the middle. 2:18 to go here. Houston's going to burn their final timeout. It'll be a first to goal at the 2-yard line as the Chiefs look to close this one out. Now, if you're the Chiefs here, do you kneel it? Let it go to the 2-minute one? I mean, they got no timeouts left. I know you're on the half-yard line, but why even give them an opportunity to get the ball back? Kristaps, man. Oh, man. KP, man. Thanks so much for the love. I appreciate it. 9/11, 19 years ago tomorrow. Where were you on that day? That's not a day I like to remember. I was in high school. I was a sophomore in high school, so I was in school with that.
Entertainer, don't tell me that. God.
What?
God,
Oh, okay. By the way, that stat line was in the box because he does have 22 carries for 37 yards.
Don't tell me you were in high school when 9/11 happened.
I was in 10th grade. Hilaire just got
Oh my God. Are you serious? You're so much better than me. You're so much better than me. You're so farther advanced in your life than me. I was when 9/11 happened, I was in my house. I woke up from a stupor from partying way too much the night before, slightly hungover, and all that stuff happened. And then a month later, I joined the military. God, you were in high school?
I was 10th grade. Yeah, 2001. I was in 10th grade.
God. Yeah, I joined the military right after 9/11. God.
Yeah. Second and goal here in the foot. Yeah, I don't know why KP brought that up. That's not an anniversary that we all like to remember. But I was in high school. Second and goal here, man. Simon, man, thanks so much for love. I appreciate it. If the U.S. was a body, Cleveland would be the a-hole. Pretty much. And fittingly enough, that's why Odell Beckham plays there. Here we go. Pat Mahomes coming out in the gun, turns, hands to Hilaire. Hilaire up the middle. I think he's going to be a half yard short. Minute 50 to go. Third and goal from the half-yard line. You let it tick down here to about $110.
Oh, yeah.
And then, I mean, at this, I guess you run it again. Yeah, you got to run it again here. But I was thinking about kneeling it. But I guess you run it here. Minute 34 to go here in the fourth.
You punch it in. Make Vegas happy.
Yeah, exactly. Make Vegas happy. Make all the Chiefs, the people who bet on the Chiefs, let them breathe a sigh of relief. Kelsey motion here. Minute 22 to go here in the fourth quarter. Mahomes coming out in the gun. You got Hilaire to his left. He's going to turn. He's going to hand to Hilaire. Hilaire's got nowhere to go. Good job there by the Texans to wrap him up. Minute 13 to go in the fourth. So you've got about 35 seconds or so between the game clock and the 40-second clock. So they'll kick a field goal here. They'll let it tick all the way down to 2 seconds, whatever it is. They'll kick the field goal. They'll go up by 14, and then Houston will have a last-ditch effort to try to ruin all your days if you bet on the Chiefs. So we'll see. Harrison Butker's 1 for 1 with a 29-yard field goal make today. I got him on my fantasy team, so I hope he makes this one. How's your fantasy team doing tonight, by the way?
Great.
Yeah?
I got Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, you're good.
I got Patrick Mahomes in both in the hubs and in the creator one. I have Patrick Mahomes in both of those. Yeah, because I'm a psycho and I picked him with my number 2 pick both times.
And Trampoline Vlog, I saw what you said there. I appreciate it. You said you're not even a sports fan, but you like to be Luca Rosano in the chat. I love Luca. Luca Rosano's one of the coolest guys on YouTube. He's a huge Raptors fan. He also does the daily picks for football. Check him out. That guy is an awesome dude. Thank you for being here, Luca, man. I appreciate that. We got Rudy T in the chat. What's going on there? What's going on, New York Mets, New York Giants? So here we go. Butker lining up from the right hash. It'll be a 19-yard field goal attempt. Snap, good. Hold, good. Kick, good. 34-20. But I wanted to talk about Garrett. I promised him I was going to do that.
Yeah, you didn't want to talk about that. This game's over, so.
Yeah, this game's over. We'll see if they get a last-second touchdown. But, yeah, as far as Jason Garrett goes, I mean, I get the concern being that he hasn't really called plays, I guess, in the more modernized NFL. It's definitely more of a passing league when Garrett was the play caller. But, I mean, Garrett, to me, was always a really good play caller. Never got enough credit for that because he got bashed for being a poor head coach with the Dallas Cowboys. And they were always a team that threw a decent amount anyway. He was a great guy with quarterbacks, did a great job with Dak Prescott, a fourth-round quarterback. Tony Romo was undrafted. The guy's a near Hall of Famer. And I think a lot of it has to do with the play calling of Jason Garrett. I'm not too worried about Garrett. What I'm worried about is the offensive line. Do we have a strong enough offensive line to be able to support Jason Garrett's system? Because we're going to be taking a lot of shots down the field. If you can't hold blocks, we're not going to be able to do that. You know, with Pat Shermer's offense, it kind of masked poor offensive lines because you get the ball out quick. It's more of a West Coast style offense. With this offense, you have to be able to block. So that's what I'm more worried about. But in terms of Garrett as a play caller, I'm really not that concerned. I think he's a good OC.
Yeah, I mean, him being a head coach really overshadowed how good he was as an offensive coordinator. Like we forget that Jason Garrett won Coordinator of the Year back in the day. And when he was calling plays under Wade Phillips, that offense was amazing. Now, yes, they had great players. They had a great O-line because the Cowboys seem to always have the best O-line in football, or one of the best O-lines in football. But, I mean, like, the play calling was great. Take some time and go back and just watch some film on the Cowboys back in 2007. Go watch the 2007 Cowboys, all right? The 2006 well, yeah, because the Giants, that was a 2007 year that the Giants won the Super Bowl. So, yeah, go watch the Cowboys that same year that the Giants won the Super Bowl. Just go watch them. That team's offense was on fire. And
they're the second best offense in the sport. This is going to be the last play of the game, by the way, guys. 2nd and 4. Watson takes it from his own 31, throws. They're going to get one more play. Drop, 2 seconds to go. Dire Giants fan, you know I'm going to get that chair spin for you as soon as the game's over. We'll talk a little bit. We'll recap. I'll definitely repay you on the chair spin. Thank you so much for all of it, man. I appreciate that. But yeah, that Cowboys offense in that year, they went 13-3. People called them like the baby Patriots that year. I remember because they had the second best offense in the sport.
Right. They were just super ass good, and Jason Garrett was behind that. Now, yes, that was many years ago, and you know, he hasn't done it in a long time, but that doesn't mean that he forgot. He ain't forgot.
I think he'll do a fine job as the OC. Like I said, and they kneel it, by the way. Houston kneels it. They were on their own 26. So there you go. If you bet on Kansas City, congratulations on the win. If you got Pat Mahomes or Clyde Edwards-Helaire or Travis Kelce, or anybody that had a good fantasy day today, congratulations on that. Football is back.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing tonight. We got a football game. I forgot what it felt like. The Kansas City Chiefs do win by 14. That's what I said they were going to win by. I think I had it 31-17, so they win 34-20. It was pretty close. An extra field goal for each team, but it was a really fun game. Obviously, we get to see the best offense in football. I had an absolute blast calling it with you guys. And Pest, of course, man, thank you for coming on. You always bring that comedic flavor. You're awesome. You bring the energy. Really smart football mind. Thanks for coming on, man.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much for having me, Chris.
You got it, my man. Rudy T, my man. He says, yo, I am so hyped that the NFL is here. Let's go Giants. Rudy T, always like to shout him out whenever I can, man. The guy's been here since I had like 20 subscribers. Literally I was in single digits or double digits when he subscribed to my channel. He's been supporting me every day.
I like to believe that when you started your channel, you instantly got like 5,000 subscribers that day.
Wasn't the case. I will say pretty quickly. I think it took me about 3 months to get to 1,000. And and then it kind of grew from there. But yeah, Rudy's been there since day one, since I had a cooking show. When I first started, I had a cooking show. That was my channel. It was called Cooking with the Giants. So the theme was going to be, it didn't end up working out because my friend was having a kid. And, I was moving out to Brooklyn, so it didn't really work out. But the initial idea I came up with for my channel, it was going to be a we cooked like a meal for the day of the team we were playing that week. So if we were playing like the New Orleans Saints, we were going to eat gumbo and talk about the game. And that was the idea for the channel. But it never came to fruition. But he's been here since the initiation of the channel.
Are those videos still there?
No, they're
my God. Chris, you have to. Do you have access to those videos?
I have to look.
Because you've got to do a reaction to your very first video.
Yeah. That was the initial idea of the channel. I was going to do it with my friend Lee, who is a diehard Giants fan. He's been playing football forever, much like yourself. He's an offensive line guy, coaches. He's a professional chef, which is what the idea came from. But yeah, it just never worked out. But that's something that I would think about doing in the future. I thought it was a cool idea. But
that's an amazing idea. On September 10th at around 11:20, Chris the Entertainer has patented this idea. So if you take it for him, he can legally sue you on camera. Don't take the idea because he can sue you. It's his idea, all right? He has proof that it's his idea. He'll sue you, and you'll never work in this town again.
What's going on, Jay, man? Thanks for popping in the stream, man. I really appreciate it. A reaction. Yeah, I should do a reaction. My original videos were a joke. I started on YouTube, to make people laugh. It was more comedic. I didn't take it as seriously. But it's funny when I go back and watch some of the initial videos. And then I realized, I say it all the time, Dire Giants fan, man, thanks so much for love. I really appreciate it. He says, I wish I found Tane at the beginning, but I was there at 4K. That's pretty close to the beginning, Dire. That was definitely within my first year. So you're awesome. You've supported me since damn near the beginning. But
what the hell am I doing wrong?
Yeah. But yeah, no, I mean, I forgot where I was going there. What was I going to say? I forget. I can't remember now. I was talking about my channel, but I can't remember.
Yeah. You're talking about how you had specific subscribers since the very beginning.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I forgot. I was going somewhere with that, but I forgot. Oh, a reaction series. Yeah. I started taking YouTube a lot more seriously because when I first started on YouTube, Pest channel is Pete. Somebody could post it in the link. Somebody could definitely put the link in the chat, and Rudy will definitely support you. He's a great subscriber of mine. I'll go over there.
I appreciate that, Rudy. Thank you very much, man. Come on.
But when I first started on YouTube, I didn't think of it as like a place to get serious sports information. Never thought of it that way. I didn't know. I was a guy who watched ESPN. I watched Fox Sports, whatever. And I was like, I like the Giants. I want a hobby. I just broke up with my ex at the time. I was looking to get my mind off and just do something for fun. And I went on. I just tried to make people laugh and sprinkled in the Giants. And then I realized people were telling me they like my opinion. Like, people actually come to me because they like my opinion. I'm like, all right, I'm going to take this more seriously. But when I first started on YouTube, I was just for fun to make people laugh.
Humble beginnings. Humble beginnings of Chris the Entertainer, y'all.
Yeah.
That's why you watched, for the humble beginnings.
And there's the link there, man. Jay, thanks for posting that, man. Chris, can you rate my fantasy? I got Lamar. All right, Lamar and Barkley right out of the gate. Your team's awesome. Is this a 10-team league? You got Lamar Jackson, Saquon Barkley, Carson, and Hopkins, and Sutton, Keenan out. There's no way that's a 10-team league.
That's like a 2-team league.
Yeah, that's like a 1-team league. That cannot be a 10-team league.
He's not playing anybody. He's playing the computer.
Yeah. And Jake says, we got to wait till Sunday now. Damn, I'm selfish. I want football. Listen, part of me doesn't like that it's kind of getting oversaturated with Thursday night football, Sunday, Monday. Now they're talking about potentially doing Saturday. But at the same time, I'm kind of with you, Jake. I wish they had football every day. I love football. But it's what makes football special that you got to wait till Sunday, and then you just organize your whole day around it.
Yeah. I mean, listen, it's back. So, just chill for a couple of days, go to work tomorrow or telework if that's what you do, or don't go anywhere tomorrow, just kind of hang out and do the same thing on Saturday. And next thing you know, Sunday, boom, football. Unfortunately, we got to wait till Monday.
I hate that.
Ever. We got to wait till Monday. But it is what it is. Hey, we'll sit down, we'll watch some football on Sunday, and then Monday, we'll go through the day with butterflies all up in our stomachs, and then the game will start, and we'll be hooting and hollering, and then in about the third quarter, we'll all just be kind of sitting there.
I
I thought it was going to be different this year.
I hate having to wait till Monday when it comes to my football team. I love Monday Night Football. It gives you something extra to watch after the Sunday games. But when my team's playing Monday night, I hate it. Especially opening week. Because like opening week, it's basically like a child on Christmas morning. And you rush down to the Christmas tree. And you're like, oh, I can't wait to get my gift. And then your parents say, well, no, you got to wait till December 26th. You can't get your presents today. You got to wait till the day after Christmas. That's like playing on Monday Night Football is opening week.
You get all your presents and they go and then they go, hey, but we got one more big present for you, but you got to wait till tomorrow. Like, no.
like every box is like this big, and then there's a box that's like that big. And they're like, well, no, you got to wait till December 26th to open that one.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good for me only because I don't have Giants games for next. Well, I mean, I guess the good news is you could sit back, relax, and get to see our divisional opponents. You get to root against them. You got the Rams on Sunday night that we're all rooting for, obviously. Yeah. I think the football team, now that we call them that, the Washington team and the Eagles, I think that'll be a really good game. I think a lot of people said that in my preview video. I think the Skins are the football team is going to keep that close. I don't think it's going to be a blowout with all the injuries that the Eagles have. I'm looking forward to calling that game. And yeah, you just get to appreciate good football on Sunday. But at the same time, in the back of your head, you're like, I wish the Giants were playing. Like, come on, you know?
Yeah, I want to see what they look like.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, Chris. I thought it was a fair question. KP, don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. I'm just saying it was kind of a weird question to talk about 9/11 when we're calling a football game. But hold on one second. I just want to. I know I owe Dyer Giants fan a spin. I want to make sure I got enough space. Okay, I think we're good. All right, Dyer, this one's for you. I'm going to do the scream for you, Dyer. You guys seem to like that one. Here we go. Ah! There you go, Dyer Giants fan, man. Thank you so much for the love. There's a good laugh. I hope you enjoyed it.
This is what we've come to. Spinning for dollars.
You give me a spin chat, I'm going to do it. Giants lose on Monday night. Great Wuda. I'm going to be honest with you. I picked against the Giants on Monday night, but if you look at some of the experts, they're all writing the Giants completely off. And I do think it's going to be competitive. I don't think we're going to get blown out. I think we match up fairly well with them due to the fact that I think we could stuff the run. So I do think we're going to stay in that football game. I don't think it'll be an embarrassment, but I do think we will lose. I think the Steelers are just a much more prepared football team with the shortened off season, especially when you factor that in with a coach like Mike Tomlin, as experienced as he is, going up against a rookie coach like Joe Judge. I think we're at a tremendous disadvantage going into that game.
Oh, yeah, it's a super chat.
Dyer, man, thanks so much for love. He says Monday night is going to feel like Christmas morning. Exactly. For us, Dyer Giants fan, it's going to feel like Christmas morning. And Dave, man, thanks so much for love. I appreciate it. Tell your friend to take his fake ring off.
This is real. Okay, this is real. I have to do chores and stuff. Okay, I got honeydew lists. This is real.
Yeah, Nathan, man, thanks so much for love, man. I hope that if you're still in the hot tub, I hope you're enjoying it, man.
BBS is in the house.
We got Kid Blue in here.
Yeah, what's up, BBS?
What's going on there? If you guys haven't subscribed to KB, I don't know what you're waiting for. Another great Giant creator. Again, another guy I'm sure I'll work with this year. Great part of the Giants community. Got to meet him at the Giants game. And that's something I really want to do. Next year, by the way, guys.
Man, that sucks that we can't do the meetup this year.
We're going to do it. We're going to do it. But
yeah, we'll get it done next year.
I want to organize this year. I'm assuming if things are back to normal by April, I'm assuming that they're going to have the draft in Vegas again. If they do that, I want to go to Vegas. I'm going to go to Vegas. I am
in. You already know because we've talked about going to Atlantic City. You already know I'm in for Vegas. I'm in, and the wife can't come. That's on wax. The wife can't come with me to Vegas next year for the draft.
If we could organize that, I think that would be awesome content.
Oh, shit. Here she comes.
Nathan, man, thanks so much for love, man. He says, love you both, always and forever. Be safe, man. Nathan, thanks so much for love, man. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for being a great supporter of the channel. And Chris, I'll go to Vegas, although I can't legally gamble. Yes, you can. You might not look like you can legally.
You don't look like you can legally gamble, but
yeah, they're definitely gonna ID
just
him.
make sure you have your ID on you.
They're gonna ID him at every single table. He's got his but you can gamble. You might have to get like one of those a higher chair if you're playing at the blackjack table. But
okay, so here's here she comes up and she's sending orders to go. Here's another thing that we're gonna have to do. The Hall of Fame ceremony for Eli. We have to be there for that.
Are you kidding me? I'm there, and
have to be there for that.
I
already told the wife.
I'm assuming that they're going to push back the jersey, the jersey. When they retire his jersey, I don't think they're going to do that this year. Obviously, with everything that's going on, that's the game I'm going to. If we do a meetup, that's the game I want to go to when they retire Eli Manning's jersey in 2021.
Super in,
yeah,
super in. That's easy. That's a drive for me. I just drive up to Jersey, easy.
Dyer, man, thanks, man, dude.
Hey,
I can't wait for the next meetup. Tell me where, I'll fly out. Diehard, I'm telling you right now, if things are back to normal and it's in Vegas, it's an excuse as as content creators to go to Vegas to cover the draft and have fun for 4 days. So I want to do it. I would love to do it. And Nathan, man, thanks so much for love. He says, "Where is she? Nowhere. Fake wife."
They're talking about you.
I gotta put on camera.
They're talking about you right now.
I'm not even camera ready, guys.
They think she's fake. I'm not a ventriloquist. I'm not a ventriloquist throwing my voice. Okay, she's over there, sucker. She's over there. Don't come in. Don't come in. You're not camera ready.
That's a female.
You're not camera ready.
That's a female. There you go.
You're gonna be on YouTube. And you ain't camera ready. There's the wife.
And he's got a dog
right there.
You got a dog, by the way.
And a dog who's knocking things over and they're breaking stuff. And oh my God, it's getting crazy up in here. It's crazy up in PTA Sports House. It's crazy in here.
But guys, it is 11:35. We've been live for almost 4 hours. I had an absolute blast. You got a dog on camera now. You got two dogs.
No, just this one.
Okay. So you only got one. Okay, that is a cute looking dog.
Oh, it's the goat sighting. Okay, get out of here. Go on, buddy.
But
I
had it. Oh, Nathan, man, thanks so much for love, man. He says, "Okay, she looks beautiful." There you go. You got a good looking wife. You got a good looking dog. Nathan's buying in. He says, "Go to hot." Nathan wants you to hop in the hot tub after this stream.
Nah, Pimpin.
Not with him.
Nah, Pimpin. Nah. I know it's 2020 and I don't kink shame, but we ain't getting down like that.
But guys, I had an absolute blast tonight with you guys, man. It was a lot of fun to have football back. I got to get some rest because I'm gonna, you know me, I'm grinding, and I know that Pest is always grinding as well. So I just, I want to. Oh, Nathan, man, thanks so much for love. He wrote, "No, I don't know what he's saying." Oh, to the hot tub. Nathan, man, thanks so much, man, for being such a great supporter of the channel, man. I really appreciate all the generosity tonight. Thank you very much. And thank you to everybody. I could never say thank you enough. Not anybody that was in here, anybody that hits the thumbs up, anybody that subscribed. You are the guys that motivate me to put in as much work as I do in terms of my preview video. It takes me like 2 hours to do the research for that. I do it for you guys. You guys continue to support my channel. You guys blow me away with everything that you do for me and for my everyday life, man. You guys motivate me to drop videos every day whenever I can. Yeah, and I always say it, man. I want my channel to be just as much as yours as it is mine. I want it to feel like a Giants fans channel, and that's what I try to do. Can't say it enough, man. And as far as Pest goes, Pest is a great guy. If you guys haven't checked him out, I don't know what you're waiting for. You've got to do it. Guy's great. He's hysterical. He's a dire. The guy's got 10 pairs of sneakers with Giants on it. Check him out. The guy's awesome. Looking forward to working with him in the future. Pest, I'm going to let you close it out like I do all my guests. But again, I want to say thank you to all you guys for everything you always do for my channel. But Pest, do what you got to do, my man.
First and foremost, it's always a pleasure to work with you, YouTube Yoda. I know that's kind of, I know that
I just want to get this before. Nathan, thank you so much, man. He says, "You bring me my team. Thank you." No, man, thank you.
You're the man.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the YouTube Yoda name is not a joke. I legitimately look at Chris as my YouTube Yoda because he's taught me so much, and he's kind of taken me under his wing when he didn't have to. And I with every fiber of my being. Like, truly appreciate that. Christie Entertainers community is a great community, and I know that because I started as part of Christie Entertainers community, and several other YouTubers, Giants YouTubers communities. I'm a fan, just like everybody that's in the chat right now. I'm a huge fan of Christie Entertainer, and I really respect everything he does. And he's really influenced me to come on here and do this. And he's influenced me to kind of take some next steps that I'm going to try to take in the future as I continue to grow. However long that takes, because I really don't care. I just enjoy doing this. So I appreciate you for giving me the time. And I appreciate all the people who were here and just kind of hanging out with us, watching a blowout. Thanks for interacting with us and allow us to interact with you. It's not about us. It's about y'all. So I really appreciate you guys. And I'll get up with you guys later. Deuces.
Pest is the friggin' man. Pest is the man. And Dyer, man, thanks again for the love, man. He says, to PTA, mad respect. Dyer, man, thanks so much for love. And again, man, you guys were incredible all night. Football is back. Football is friggin' back. Nick, we're leaving. But what's up to you, my man? I'll be live again on Saturday. That's going to be my next live stream. If I don't go live tomorrow for the Mets, I doubt I will because I need a break. Saturday, I'm going to be live with License Plate Guys. So you'll see me then, 9 o'clock. That's going to be an absolute blast. But we're going to head out. Thank you again to everybody for being here. And somebody could drop Pest's link for him. Nick wants to see it. Please do so. And thank you to Pest and, of course, the Hub who was on earlier for coming on. You guys were fantastic.
Make sure y'all subscribe to the Hub. The Hub is the nicest guy on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to that dude. He's awesome. Do it. Do it or you take a lap.
Have a great night, guys. Have a good night, guys.